Congratulations on first, Mona. And thank you for 22 months, Monica. Welcome back in. Man, that Uber driver was fast. Do not caramel dance into this goddamn song. Though this song does kind of go. So, we have a few things to talk about. Speaking of Homestuck, and a few other things to talk about. Speaking of... Oh, man! Well, that was rude. Oh my god, it's gonna do the curtains every time we come back. I love that. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, speaking of Homestuck, I've got a few things to talk about where we were, so everybody can remember what happened, and what we were doing when we last left Homestuck. It's been so long, we're gonna need a recap. I know. I'm gonna get to the recap. I'll give us a recap. Just give me time. Let's start over. You guys want to start over from scratch? You want to go back to the beginning of Homestuck? Oh, the beginning of Homestuck again? Are we wanting to do that? We could do that. I could do that. Yeah. You guys want to start over at page 1? How far in are we? Well, we're about midway through chapter 3, I believe, Luna. We just started meeting the trolls in earnest. Cockhead. I haven't heard that name in motherfucking years. Goodbye, Monica. So yes, side note, I don't know, Roxy, are you here? I wanted to give a quick shout out to Roxy for tossing another thing at the stream deck. I'm like less than $100 away from that, and that is so fucking sick. Thank you, Roxy, for your contribution to the stream deck and everybody else who's contributed to that. I love that. It just means I have more buttons to fuck around and find out. So yeah, cool. Thank you. As far as, yeah, let's go, stream deck. That's right. It's the but oh, thank you, Anonymous, for the gift sub over to Luna Amari for 6 months. That's a lot of months. Thank you, Anonymous. That's a lot of months. Thank you very much. You're too kind. You know, I love when people come in and they support the Pavos. That means a lot to me. It means a lot to me that we're helping our destitute, our broke, our pathetic, scrungly little bastard. Elon, you're too... That was fucked up. Why'd you throw that? Elon, you're too kind. Lark, let's see your bank. No, I don't think that's necessary. Let's not do that. Anyway, since we're all broke little scrunglies, let's talk about where we were in Homestuck previously. So last time on Dragon Ball Z, I
swear to God, dude. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, what was happening? What had happened was, okay, so the kids are in the game session. We know our 4 kids. We've got John, Dave, Rose, Jade. All 4 of them made it into their video game session or whatever. John was tricked into dying because he confronted the final boss too soon by one of the trolls who we don't know the name of yet. It was the teal-colored one. She tricked John into killing himself as a haha funny prank. But Dave, from an alternate timeline future where John and Rose were already dead, the same one where John died, do you want me to explain or not, you dicks? Shut up and sit down! Okay, so anyway, the Dave from the future where John died came back in time to the real
timeline to stop John from doing that, and then having nothing else to do because when he left his timeline, it finally ended, and that Rose of that timeline died as well. Dave threw himself into the prototype for the main timeline's Dave, so now we've got some weird Dead Crow / Dave hybrid acting as the guide for our Dave. John was warned away from confronting the final boss, so he's not dead anymore. The troll said, haha, it was just a prank, bro. And Rose and Jade are working on their own things, okay? And we just had Jack ascend and betray his leader. So we're gonna recap that right here, right now. You want to watch Jack ascend one more time? Because that's what we're gonna do. Caw-caw, motherfucker. Everybody feel caught up? Any questions? Raise your hand right now. Is Dave dead or not? One Dave is half dead because he's part of the game now. He stopped being Dave. He threw himself into the bird, so he's now tied to the game. So he's sort of, kind of dead. He's not the real Dave anymore, but he's also Dave. Regular Dave, your Dave is not dead, no. Dave's the one with the shades. Okay? Okay, we ready? No spoilers, by the way. Anybody who's new here, do not spoil anything in Homestuck. A lot of people here have never read Homestuck, and they're doing a first read through my annoying voice. So here we go. We're gonna watch Jack ascend. It might be loud. I'll try and turn it down just in case. I'm gonna turn it down. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. I'm a little scared. Okay, that's not so bad. This shit goes kind of hard, so pay attention. This is all very important about Jack. Jack is very important later. I know he seems like a side character. He's not. Pay attention. Oh, yeah. Flashing lights warning. A warning for epilepsy and flashing lights. Don't worry about the Lark guy. He's fine. Don't pay attention to him. He's an omniscient narrator from outside the narrative. This is not a Homestuck ARG. I do not exist in the Homestuck universe. I know this seems like an elaborate prank by Hussey, but I'm not paid by Hussey. God damn, that unrealistic thigh gap. Chill, queen. She said, put on the goddamn outfit. And he said, no! Not too long now, Grimmy. Okay. Mom and dad going fucking berserk out here. Bro going nutty. Everybody going crazy in their own worlds. All the guardians going fucking wild. Except for Grandpa, because he's, you know, dead. What just happened? If you're confused, basically, Jack assassinated the queen and took her ring, which gives him the powers of everything that's been prototyped, which includes Dave, the Crow, Jesters, John's grandma, and cats. So he has all those powers now, okay? Are we all caught up? Oh, and clowns. He's got clown power, and clown power is very strong in Homestuck. You got to keep in mind that clown power is real and big. Yeah, Toby Fox is nutty. Okay, this is the page we left off on last time. The activate page. We're going to activate the fourth wall. Who's this guy? AH. Engage in highly indulgent self-insertion into the story. That's right. AH is Andrew Hussey. What? Oh, hell no. This is always such a terrible idea. Leave me alone. Examine wall. You really wish your side of the wall had an off switch, which is to say, I really wish my side of the wall had an off switch. Forget it. Get back to work. Okay, you're just going to ask me to recap Homestuck, though. I don't know why you'd want to sit there and watch me type. This is going to get pretty long. Recap first year of Homestuck. I just did that for you, so I'm not going to read you this. I recapped all of this. You don't have to worry about it. This is after his first long animation. He basically just tells you what happened in Homestuck. Do you know what happened in Homestuck? Because I just told you. I didn't read any of that. Do something less boring. Miss Reader, shut the hell up. Retrieve arm from background. Huh? Oh, Cal, please. Not now. Ugh, not a real Cal. Ew. Why don't you keep drawing Homestuck or something? Oh, but I don't merely draw Homestuck. Type forward. I'm about to make a joke. Okay, forward. Yeah, real life Cal. Ugh. Someone must have sewn that for Hussy. Hey, Lark, can you read the recap? Hey, Saoirse? No. Wait, why didn't that go? Why didn't that go? Oh, I see. My Biku bot was busted. The kids are dying, but they're not dying. Don't worry, they're not dead. Ish. Sort of. Kind of. A little. I don't worry about it. I don't have to explain shit to you. Oh, man, BikuBot updated it. It might be broken. I'm going to leave it alone. We'll see if it boots up. We'll see if it starts itself up soon. I am not reading that fucking recap. You're high as fuck if you think I'm reading that recap. Okay, hopefully this helps. I think I fixed BikuBot. 1 second. 1 second. You should read the recap. Oswald, do you want the whole stream to be reading a recap, or do you want to make some progress? You know what I mean? Oh, I can turn it down through there. Oh. In that case. Is that super loud to you, or is it quiet? It should be quiet because I turned it down manually. Say, test. It's still not working. Interesting. Why? Oh, I know what happened. Hold on. I got an idea. Whoa, 1 second. 1 second. Check this out. Watch this move. Okay. Wait. Nice. Test it again. I5, who made that Cal, now makes merch for Fangamer? Oh, the more you know. Eyes5, sorry. That's sick. I did not know that. Yeah, it's true, Grimmy. Homestuck's not terrible about testing out its own, or talking about its own mechanics. See, the problem with trying to turn TTS back up is that I would have to, hold on. 1 second, I'll fix it. Jesus fucking Christ, every time with this shit. 1 second. Don't worry, I have an idea. Okay, try now. Say something. TTS it. Cool. Better? What do you mean, no? Yeah, it was. What? How? Oh, wait, I know. Hold on 1 second. One more time. Okay, try again. Try again.
Test.
Better?
Boo. Hi.
Okay, cool. All right. Oh, but I don't merely draw Homestuck. Type forward. I'm about to make a joke. I conjure this intrepid fantasy-scape with tears bled from the wisdom-weary eyes of 50,000 imaginary magicians. I pull heavy drags from the brooms of inspiration with enchanted bellows marauded from a guild of churlish mythical dwarves. Vast bulbous riddle spiders push the silken strands of pure whimsy through hideous abominable spinnerets, and it is that with which I weave this audacious cocoon of exquisite lies. And when it hatches, a great moth of titillation will awaken and roar and beat its wings, and the powder settling down will arrest the humors of an enormous, terrible old beggar, relaxing the vulturous leathery vial grip he's fixed around your captive mind. Yes, I'll read Hussy's rant, but not the recap. The recap is too long. Listen, I can't fix the PNGs not moving right now. It's because they rely on a specific set of sound systems that I had working, and now it's not working because if I set it around the other way, you can't hear music, okay? You're just gonna have to tolerate it for today. Fuck you. Wow, Lark, he talks like you. Wow, Foster, you know who talks like you? Equius. Bleh. How about them apples? H, this is stupid. Stop being a wise ow. Stop being a wise ass and get drawing. All right, it won't be that exciting to watch though. I'll pull up Photoshop again. Here's the file I was using for the fourth wall. What do you want me to draw? Can you show us what's going on with John again? Sure. How about if I drag the content from one of the John files onto the fourth wall layer so we can make a more graceful transition out of this ludicrous, highly disruptive self-insertion arc? That sounds like a good idea. Ow. Wow, you're being an annoying baby today. Lol, how dare you? Don't you talk to me about being an annoying baby. Wow. Your name. Ow!
Thanks. I'll pass that on to Oberon.
Why? Very rude. I'm not an annoying baby. Don't try to head pat me, Magnum. Several? You and who the fuck else? You an alternate universe, you? There are no other Equius fans, you liar. I said, Pinna, your name sounds like being a little baby. Your name sounds like the first guttural utterances of a child exiting the womb. I imagine that's what a baby says when it comes out for the first fucking time. Motherfucker comes out struggling to come out and breathe, going, Pinna. Ow. Ow. I think Aridin was liked because people like to like assholes who are terrible and don't deserve any love. So Aridin was liked based on that merit alone. H, that sounds like a good idea. Oh, and then you can type something like switch walls view to show us what's going on with John. Here, I'll prepare the GIF file for that. It'll just take a few seconds. Go ahead, say that. Switch walls view to show us what's going on with John. You decide that's entirely enough of that. If this website becomes any more self-aware in a playfully self-deprecating yet weirdly self-aggrandizing manner, you're going to go drown a bag of puppies in a sewer. Uh-oh. Don't do that. Don't drown a bag of puppies in a sewer. John, answer GC. Here she is again. This is the one that tricked him into killing himself, just so you know. And oh, look at that. What's that symbol on her shirt? Why is she the best? Well, what's that? I wonder what makes her so good. What makes her so exceptional? What's this? It's your world map with the second gate labeled so you can go there. Oh man, let me drop everything and go there because I'm in such a huge hurry to take more of your advice. Omega. No. That's a Libra symbol, baby. It's the hairline, isn't? No, that hairline's fucked. This girl needs to control her hairline, but that's all right. It's not Cancer, you're right. Of course the Libra one's the one that licks her. She's blind, you insensitive fucking bastard, all right? You'd be licking your computer screens too, okay? She can't control that she's got to move around tasting shit 'cause she can't see. Leave her alone! That is not an E123 Omega fan. Fuck you. Is she your patron? Maybe. John, please. Give me one of your human breaks. I feel awful about killing you, even though technically you never even died, so I don't know what you're bitching about. Yeah, well, Dave said I did, and I believe him. That is because he and you are best pupa pals for life. Can I be your pal too, John? I don't know. I thought you were okay for a while, but now you're kind of giving me the creeps. Oh, Gigas, John. What? I am invoking the name of your Earth Gigas to express frustration. You mean my Earth Jesus? I don't know. Do I? Do you have a troll Jesus or Gigas? John, we have the best troll Gigas. You don't even know. Wow, really? Or is that a joke? It's a joke. I'm not really sure what Jekus is. Well, neither do I guess. It's pretty much not anything. John, will you please follow the map? Let me earn your trust. If you don't like what's on the other side of the gate, you can just turn around. Okay, I'll take a look. Would I lick my computer screen, Lark? Okay, never mind. Instant fan. The comic is about 4 kids who play a game that ends the universe, and then they have to continue the game if they want to create a new universe in their image. So there you go. Hey, that's fucked up, Koshe. That's terrible. John, open the map. Google Loas. Here we are on Google Loas. So we're supposed to go here, apparently. That's where the second map is. Hold on, let me zoom in a bit. John, here's your house. I cropped this world map for you so you can find where to go easily. Fly north. Also, hi, this is me. John, enter. Gate 2. You spend the next 20 minutes staring at this image before you realize it's not a flash file. This is not a flash file. Shining lights warning. Phew. Crash. John broke through Rose's wall. So John went through the second gate and ended up on Rose's planet. Just so we're all up to date about what's going on. John is now on Rose's planet. It is the land of colors and rain, I believe. Okay. Okay. Nice rose windows. Yeah, pretty cool, right? John, get up. Despite the pandemonium, shut up, shut the fuck up, shut up, don't talk about it. We're not acknowledging that I just had a verbal hiccup. Shut up. I don't have a verbal typo. Despite the pandemonium of your entrance, Rose is still sound asleep. She must really be tuckered out. It looks like this little guy is awake and ready for action, though. He is adorable. You decide to name him Dr. Meowgon Spingler. Dr. Huh? I am not an adorable baby brat. Hi, Magnus. How's it going? Answer Dave. Oh wait, this is the other Dave. But anyway, that's fine. This is Crow Dave, whose voice is exactly the same as regular Dave, so I'm not changing it. Mutini already has a name. I'm glad you're invested in Mutini, and I'm glad to see you still remember Mutini's name. That's a good start. Well done, Monica. I'm proud of you. Wow. Okay. You're a little early, but that's fine, I guess. Also, you suck at rockets. Ah! What? She tricked me again! Who? GC! She told me how to get to the second gate, so I went through, but it took me to Rose's house instead! Another prank! Dude, you did go through the second gate. I mean, I don't know why you would listen to her again. Kind of moronic, but that's a whole other issue. She didn't trick you this time. Oh. I don't really get this. What were you expecting? This is how it works. The progression of gates is like this whole round-robin thing, cycling through each planet. Gate 2 on your planet leads to Gate 2 on Rose's. Then you build up to Gate 3 above her house, which leads somewhere else on her planet. You look for Gate 4 somewhere there, which leads you to Gate 4 above my house, and so on. Wow. Okay. Fine. Get your head pat in, Dick. Enjoy. Yeah. You know what? You're gonna get Magnum. I'll show you how to win. Ordinarily, Rose would have already gone through her Gate 1, but she's sleeping pretty hard, obviously. And ordinarily, you wouldn't have gone through Gate 2 until her house is built up, so you wouldn't fall to your death. But you got your cheat rocket, so that's fine. See, we all got to coordinate on this thing. Okay, but how do you know all this? Oh, come on, dude. Oh, yeah. You're Orange Dave. Hey, no offense, but do you think I could talk to the real Dave for a second? God damn it, I am the real Dave. You know, the one who saved your life? I'm more real, actually, because I've been through some heavy shit and already hopping around on red-hot gears and I-beams for like a year and grinding shit out for your ungrateful ass. Here, look, check out this code from the future, not that you deserve it. WIIN189Q. You're fucking welcome. Wow, calm down. Sorry, it's not really what I meant. I mean, of course you're a real Dave, but what I mean is, the Dave from my time is also my friend, and I guess he's in the same boat I'm in, not knowing stuff and all, and I'd feel bad keeping him out of the loop. Turntech Godhead began pestering ectobiologists. Yo. Oh, hey, I think I pissed off your future self. What did you do? I said he wasn't the real Dave. I think I might have actually hurt his feelings, though. Don't worry about it. Why not? Because I wouldn't give a shit, and he's me. Okay. I'm in Rose's room, by the way. What? Really? Yeah, she's asleep. Okay, don't go anywhere. Coming down to the computer. Okay. I gotta turn down the music a bit. It's getting a little too bumping for me. If I turn that down, does it turn it down for you? Oh, it does. It's competing in my ears a bit. I gotta turn it down. Hi, Onyx. Welcome in. Okay, here we go. Dave is here. He wants to use the computer. Probably to help you scope out Rose's room and snoop stuff. I mean, that's what I would have done if you were alive. So I'm gonna go use these flappy ghost wings and tear shit up in space or something. Sure. Hey, Dave? What? In case I forgot to say before, thanks for saving my life. Yeah. Oh, Bird Dave's feelings were hurt a little bit. And you would be too if you entered another reality where you're no longer the main you and somebody else has taken your place. And you did it sacrificing your own reality and your own fucking friend Rose just so you can go back and save the air quotes alpha timeline. Ah, so far so good, Onyx. We just got started. Welcome in. I mean, technically I've been live for like 30 minutes, but you know. John Snoop. Oh, yeah, it happens all the time. Exactly, all the time. Okay, I don't know what you're doing here, but I think we can both agree you gotta go rummage through as much of her shit as possible before she wakes up. Man, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't really like the idea of capering around her room while she's asleep. It feels weird. I'm gonna wake her up. Dude, no, come on. She's out like a light anyway. It was some weird, like, future thing that happened that made her sleep. A future thing? Yeah, shit doesn't get more clear than that. Well, yeah, she won't wake up. So I guess so. But I'm not snooping. Dave? Having feelings? Well, that's not very ironic. This blanket's blocking me. I've had enough, blanket. Be gone! No, I'll just move myself. Hold on. Ta-da! There we go. But I'm not snooping. Fine. Don't. But here, just do this one thing. See those two notebooks on the floor behind you? Yeah? They look sort of like journals. I don't think I should read those. You don't have to read them. I'm not telling you to. What kind of prying fool do you take me for? Just pick them up. You know, like tidy up a bit since you made a royal fucking dump of her room just now. Oh, okay. John, pick up the books. Now I need you to do something else. This is important. Like for important game reasons and stuff. Take the card the books are on. Flip it over. So you can see the code. Wait a minute, I see what you're trying to do. I won't tell you the code for Rose's books. Dude, you don't have to tell me the code. Just flip it over and let me know if there's a code on there. That's all. Okay, I guess. Yeah, there's a code. All right, cool. You can ditch the books now if you want. Maybe put them back on the floor so Rose doesn't think you were snooping. Seriously, you got some grubby fingers, bro. Why don't you mind your own business there? What is even with you? Dave, I think all this laughing made me poop in my pants too hard. Isn't that your birthday package there? Oh, yeah. I think it might be. Maybe you should look at it. I don't think it counts as snooping since it's technically yours. Yeah, maybe. I wonder if she finished. She was so tight-lipped about the damn thing. I am really curious. Dave, zoom in. Dave, you little fucking bastard. Dave, you little bastard. A future thing? Yeah, shit doesn't get more clear than that. Wow, Homestuck in 2 lines. That's all it took. Dave, you little sneaky fuck. Meanwhile, on the moon of Durst, which is where Rose is sleeping, because we've already confirmed that Dave and Rose are Durst dreamers, and that John and Jade are Prospect dreamers, so they're on the Golden Planet. Not sleep, Lil Cal, with his... Wait, Lil Cal gets a dreaming gown too? What the hell? Why? Lil Cal ain't dreaming. Yarn bonk. Oh, it knocked him out, Cole. Oh, well. Dave is now awake in his dream space. What a smug fucking asshole. What a smug expression when you teleport someone to the dream world. Oh, this Lark? Where Lark? What? Oh, I see. Hey, fuck you. Ah! Rude. John, check Rose's bookshelf. That's fucked up. Stop knocking me around and pay attention, you little dorks. You eye your birthday package again curiously. It's awfully tempting to peek inside. Are you done? Are you bored? Did I miss something? Is something amiss? Are you struggling to find entertainment at this moment? Would you like me to possibly jazz this up some for you somehow? Huh? Is that what you need right now? Okay, back to business then. You eye your birthday package again curiously. It's awfully tempting to peek inside, but you feel guilty about it for some reason, even though it's yours anyway. You suppose a perusal of her bookshelf would be harmless enough. Just a bunch of books. The knowledge within is meant for everybody. Dave pesters you with the message, which you decide not to bother dignifying with a whole pesterlog ordeal, because it's probably just him being a truculent jackass again, so screw him. John, look at book. The #1 New York Times bestseller, This Ocean Charles. The big man has the answers. Charles Barkley. You find a book full of beautiful poetry and groundbreaking philosophical thinking by American sports legend Charles Barkley. These are words to cherish. This is a man to treasure. Hi, Andy. Welcome in, and thank you, Magnus, for the 100 biddies. Hello, Mecca. Hello, Mama Bree. How's it going? We're reading Homestuck today. John, take the book. How's everybody doing? You're late, but that's okay. You didn't miss a ton. Just a recap of what happened so far in the story, and one more watch of The Flash where Jack ascends. Welcome in. Hello, shoppers. Please be considerate of other customers and leave any ugly family members or friends in the backseat of your car. Have a wonderful day. No uggos in the Sears. Am I late for Homestuck? Not super late. You're fine. You're fine. I wasn't late. I'm lurking. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh.
Ew. Fan energy.
I'll never be out on good behavior, but thank you for 12 months, 1 whole year, Ophelia. You know what that means. Know what that means, right? That's right. It's time for your Lark tax. Send me the money through my PayPal. No, I don't want a little smooth. No, that's not what that means. Absolutely fucking not. Sorry, I'm broke suddenly. I'll tell you what. You could pay in gold bars. You catalog Rose's autographed copy of This Ocean Charles. Jewels of wisdom like this don't just fall into your lap every day and shouldn't be parted with lightly. You doubt she'll mind if you borrow her book. She's always trying to get you to read her weird books anyway. John, just open the package already. You can't take it anymore. You're gonna see what's inside. Interesting. Lark, appreciate fans. What does that word mean? What's that word right before fans mean? What is that? Appropriate. Like, to steal my fans just to pick them up and take them? That seems fucked up. No, I'm not gonna do that.
All right, what can I get started for you, Bree? What do you want? John. Whoa, a letter from Rose. Incredible. Oh, you want nuggets and root beer? Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a couple nuggets of fool's gold, and I will give you one disgusting filtered fucking beer with as many roots as I can find just kind of tucked in there. Mostly grass roots and stuff, but there will be other things. Don't worry about it.
Yes!
I never got to thank you properly for your gift, John. Yes, the words were there, language comprising the familiar veneer of gratitude rubbing off with each tired favor traded for. A God bless to a sneeze or a few pennies cradled in a receipt. Perhaps it's the deplorable romantic in me, but I thought your present and your friendship demanded reciprocation surpassing by some degree the utterly meaningless. The proper thanks I thought would be a demonstration that your offering was not in vain. Yes, maybe some would take your suggested alternative to my gloomy preoccupations as a passive-aggressive jab, but I know you didn't mean it that way. In fact, I'm sure reading about it now is the first time the notion has occurred to you. John, please stop rolling your eyes. The letter is down here. The gift in this box is a resurrection. I used your present to thread life anew into a tattered heirloom. As long as I can remember, its black, greasy appendages have been tethered limply to its ratty, porous carriage. Too delicate to wash, too dear to discard. I used to love this rabbit. Now he's yours. I trust you'll find this to be adequately sentimental. Happy birthday, Rose.
John, put the bunny back in the box. Chaos Dunk! This gift from Rose is so cool. 2 sweet bunnies on one birthday.
No, not the rabbit.
What are the odds? In a fit of enthusiasm, you shut up and jam the bunny back in the box, executing a textbook chaos dunk. Millions would have perished if everything in the ocean weren't dead already, that is. John, take box. You gently chaos dunk the fragile bunny back in the box and capture log it. It is such a nice present. You will have to write Rose a thank you note and tuck it under her hairband or something. Wait, no, that would probably be creepy. This bunny reminds you that you still have a salamander in your Silodex. She is holding the bunny Dave got you. It's sort of uncanny how similar they are, aside from the knitted enhancements. Seriously, what are the odds? So weird. John, deploy beloved daughter. You want the bunny in the box? Get it. There's the beloved daughter. You release dear, precious Casey. She was probably getting antsy in that card. You think you'll leave her here with Rose. A dangerous quest is nothing to embark on with a sweet, innocent little girl stashed in your inventory. You aren't actually sure if she's a girl, though? You don't even know if salamanders can be girls? Aren't they hermaphrodites or something? You don't know anything about biology, unless it is biology that has to do with ghosts and slime. But even then, you don't actually know anything. You just sort of like to pretend you do. Looks like a troll's bugging Rose. Answer the troll. Grim Auxiliatrix began trolling Tentacle Therapist. Oh, not John answering Rose's DM. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hi! Welcome in, Babel. Thank you for the raid. How did your stream go today? Hello, Raiders. Hello, Grim Gus. Welcome to the cell. I would say, what's up? But you've caught me in an awkward time where I'm very homestuck. So don't look. This, I promise, this isn't what I usually look. Ah! Quit it! You dick! This isn't usually what I look like. But anyway. Hi. How is your Disney princess? Oh, you motherfucker! Well, god damn it! Ah! Get it out of your system there, champ. How is Disney princess stuff?
Mark it down here, folks. Babbling Babs is pro furry.
Good.
Fucking love them. Good people.
Damn. Mark it down here, folks. Pro furry, fucking love them. Good people. Except, ow, the not good ones. But we don't talk about those. Saoirse, write that down. Put that in my Babel file. Thank you. So anyway, how was Disney princess stuff? What did you do? Were you just playing Disney princess games? I'm writing. Good. We're reading Homestuck today, so buckle up, I guess. Enjoy. John is answering Rose's DMs right now in case you're wondering what's happening. So here we go. You should never do this to a friend, by the way. Don't sneak up to their DMs and answer them. That's fucking weird.
I'm supposed to antagonize a few members of your trivial species. I have to start somewhere, and some win. So I'm starting with you. And now, it's going to be pointless and unpleasant. Mostly for me. Actually, you know what? I'm not really feeling this at all. Goodbye.
She's not here right now. She's asleep. But okay, see ya.
Is this your human sarcasm that I've heard about? That you always use, and that is basically a terrible way to communicate?
No? Okay, Ollie, good luck and enjoy.
I thought that was the thing you did. The rose human specifically.
Oh, yeah.
That's me. I am the rose human. Look at me. I am so smart with all these snooty words and complicated things to say. I am the queen of books.
Okay, those are definitely insincere statements. Why do you work so hard at being so awful?
Ah! I'm so burned. These burns are crazy. Can we just cut to the chase and be friends already? These cat and mouse games are so dumb. You know we're just gonna be all friends at some point anyway.
Have we spoken before?
I don't know. Maybe? It's hard to keep track with all your time nonsense.
Now that I think about it, it is pretty conceivable that I will talk to you again in the past after this conversation.
That's because you guys always do things the hard way and the dumb way.
I should figure out how the viewport feature of this application works, so I can see what such a primitive creature looks like.
Well, I know what you guys look like. You're kind of like Howie Mandel from Little Monsters, even though, to be perfectly frank, he was kind of a big monster because he was a big, goofy adult, and Fred Savage was like his child prankster sidekick.
It seems you put stock in John's assessment of things, even really uninteresting things that are pretty terrible to listen to. He is either the leader of your party, or you hold whatever the human equivalent of mating fondness for him is.
Yep, I got him this really cool bunny for his birthday, and it's really nicely knitted and everything, because I am basically in love with him. You're right.
Okay.
Just kidding. I'm sure John knows it's because I am really thoughtful, and I bet he really appreciates the present and would say thank you if he were here.
Okay, human courtship is definitely a strange thing, and it's sort of blowing my mind listening to this. I think I'll talk to someone else now.
Why don't you talk to John?
Maybe. When along his timeline would you recommend communicating with him?
Oh, man. I don't know. Why don't you pick the time that'll make the most complicated mess out of everything imaginable? You know, that's what you're gonna do anyway.
It's a really good pestalog, actually. It's very funny. It's funny for a lot of reasons in the future and a few reasons that have already been referenced.
Considering that you're obviously not that smart and basically understand whipping buck-winged fuck-all about even the most elementary temporal mechanics, I'm a bit perplexed as to why I find myself so vehemently fondling the short end of the antagonism stick here. Kind of irritating. I'm going to talk to your comrades, this John human, and figure out what's going on.
Okay, if you talk to him in the past, he'll understand even less buggy-whipped fuck-all about time, and he'll be so confused. So maybe paste something from this conversation to him. I don't know. And if you talk to him in the future, he'll probably know all this stuff, like things you've said to him but haven't said yet. And then you'll be confused. Sorry, that's just how this works. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Consider me fully briefed on the matter. Until next time, Rose. Next time in the past.
Yeah, bye.
Okay, Grim Auxiliatrix began trolling Twin Armageddons, not the blind stick.
If you're not too busy still setting up the network, perhaps you could come show me how to activate the viewport.
I am, in fact, too busy still setting it up. Whoa, here's an idea. Press F1.
My keyboard is missing the F1 key.
Lies. Don't bother me. I'm not in the mood. If I see one more snarl of wires kind of jutting out, being tangled or whatever, I am going to perform some sort of athletic fucking somersault off the deep end and get a call from the president or some shit. So go away.
You used to like to talk more. If I recall, I was typically the one who would solicit reprieves from your nonsense. So I don't know what happened.
That was before I knew we were all going to die, and no one believed me. And now look at all of you, all believing me suddenly. Uncanny.
Then why don't you? Why are you doing this? Setting up these situations for us?
To get all of you off my bulge about it. But I won't troll any of them personally. No way. Kind of juvenile. You guys go knock yourselves out, okay? See the menu up top? Fiddle around with it till you open up the viewport.
I did fiddle with it, to no avail.
If you can't figure shit out by fucking around, you don't belong near computers. Kind of like with registered sex offenders in schools. Ow! If you two move to a new town, you're gonna... If you move to a new town, you two are gonna have to be neighbor... Ugh! You have to go up to your neighbors next door and warn them about how stupid you are, and give them a chance to hide all their innocent technology and vandalize your house.
Jesus Christ, Solix is so hard to read.
F1.
Bonk. Rose, Dave, shut up and jam. Okay, we gotta shut up and jam, 1 sec. Oh, she just walked over and started poking him and said, what a dick. What a dick! The home is stucking so much words hard. It's true. Oh, Dave broke out the soundboard. Okay, hold on. He's on the mix table. Wait a minute. Oh, Spurman Jungle? Okay. The Crows. They are jamming. Oh, Dave, Jesus Christ. Dave, it's too loud, Dave. Okay, now they're jamming. Now they're jamming. Lark, can I celebrate on occasion early by getting in one successful head pat? What are you celebrating? God damn, the music that was made for this webcomic goes hard for no reason. You may celebrate one birth time with one head pat. Yeah, you can see Toby Fox's name down there. Toby Fox did Octoroon Rangoon. Toby Fox did Vriska's theme, which is actually the same theme they use for Sans in Undertale. So if you know the Undertale song, you know Vriska's theme. Thank you. I sneezed on my hand first. You know what? That's okay. I'd expect nothing different from you. I'm gonna have to go wash my hair later, though. Also, hi, Grim Gus. How's it going? Dave shows you some of his sweet gear. Wow, he's so cool. But not that puppet. That puppet's weird, dude. Jesus. Audio control is hard when you're reading Homestuck. Octoroon, that's right, baby. Damn! She threw him out. Rose, first, be the pony. Second, follow mom. The pony. The pony that Rose got for her birthday. Remember the pony? You are now the pony. You stand outside some ruins, which your beloved master's mother entered recently. Outside, you find a striking scarcity of oats or greenery or anything at all that is delicious to chew on. This is as compelling a reason as any to follow her inside. Maplehoof, enter. Is it? Oh, Toby. Toby! That's not okay. That's fucked up. Good to hear Toby was also kind of a fucking weirdo at the time. Wow, I'm so surprised the person who made Undertale turned out to be a bit of a weirdo. Hopefully Toby has grown and changed and stopped saying things like that. And now I will not. Maplehoof, enter. You go into the ruins. Your clopping hooves echo throughout the cavernous and foreboding environment. You are too stupid to be nervous. Your powerful snout detects the scent of Rose's mom. She went this way. Maplehoof, follow the scent. Good grief. Look at all this grist. A large and terrible monster must have surely been slain here. Maplehoof, collect grist. Maplehoof has a lot of grist, dude. Oh my god, that's so much grist, dude. Yikes. I don't think I want to look that up, but now I know. Of course, Toby's earthbound. God damn it. Can no white boy be normal? Ah, I see, Foster. Now we know. Well, I guess I'm not surprised. Disappointed, but not surprised. You pick up all the grist and store it in Rose's grist cache. This is entirely too much grist of too many exotic types for such a low-level player, but you'll take it. You don't look a gift horse in the pink heart tattoo. The grist overflow is gathered by the grist gutter utility supplied by grist torrent. It is stored and gradually redirected to other players. Maplehoof, proceed. Rose's mom stands on a small platform and disappears. You're a little nervous about transportalizing yourself. As a quadruped, gristly bisection strikes you as a very real possibility, even though you're too dumb to think of such things. Just stand up, problem solved. Yeah, just stand the fuck up like a normal horse, you know, no big deal. Yeah, good to know. Now we know, Grandma VT. Now we know. Well, that's good to know, Magnum. Don't get me wrong, I'm not surprised. Around that time frame, a lot of people were being total fucking douchebag assholes just because they thought it was cool or edgy or they thought it was like the funniest sort of humor. But that doesn't excuse it. Apologizing for it is a big step. That's good. John, first, be the hat. Second, find Dad. Rose stops being the pony just in time for John to start being the hat. Imagine being edgy in 2023. I don't mind some types of edginess, but like edgy racism, that ain't it, champ. That's not funny. I'm looking at you, every white boy. I'm talking Andrew Hussey. I'm talking Toby Radiation Fox. I'm talking Bo Burnham. Everybody, every one of you assholes. Me too, I guess. I mean, I was never really an edgy racist, but I guess, you know, there has to be one who wasn't. Maybe I just wasn't cool enough. I don't know, but it doesn't seem like rocket science not to be a huge piece of shit. I don't know. It's possible it was a reference to Boondallers specifically, but who knows? Probably not. I know Bo apologized, but I'm just saying. Bo did some pretty problematic stuff, or said some problematic stuff, rather. Rose stops being the pony just in time for John to start being the hat. The breeze carries you to where you need to go. The breeze, all caps. You settle in front of a man in sore need of a fresh hat. He gathers the clean hat, along with a shoe he found through similarly serendipitous means to replace one he lost. Whoa, who's that? Whoa. You follow a dapper gentleman who holds the Colonel Sassacre's daunting text. John, visit Rose's alchemitter. You decide to try the code Dave Sprite sent you. Make item. Fear no anvil. The ultimate hammer, baby. The Fear no anvil with clocks and everything on it. What a sick ass hammer from the future. The thing is huge and costs a fortune. 500,000 pieces of build grist, garnets, diamonds, and gold, and a single piece of quartz. There's no way you can make that, let alone wield it, even with your ghost gloves. I love you, Mutini! John, shrink it down. What are the credits for your Homestuck model, by the way? Well, I think that there is a command for it. Oh, there you go. Well, all right, two separate commands. So Saoirse Liminal is the one who made the art assets for it and broke up all the pieces. And then Wafo Bafo rigged it in less than a week. This was less than 2 weeks in the making. Saoirse made this model in like 2 days, and then Wafo rigged it in like 4 or 5. It was wild. It was quick. It was sick as fuck. John, shrink it down. Fear no anvil. Use the alchemitor's scaling upgrade to reduce it to a more manageable and affordable size. You make a weapon called Fear no anvil. Pester Dave Sprite. They're a crack team. They're also responsible for my gremlin Lark.
So what is this? The thing the code made?
Really powerful hammer.
How do you know? I thought you couldn't use hammers.
I can't. Better be, though. Got it from Hephaestus.
Who's that?
Really tough to kill, dude.
You killed him for it?
Nope.
How'd you get it then?
Shenanigans.
Okay.
Rose, check out Dave's computer. It seems you have a visitor. Not the coy eyebrow before disappearing. Holy shit. Lark? Is that you? Yeah, I'm right here. I'm on screen. What are you talking about? Look at me. I hope to learn rigging one day, but I got too much on my plate right now. Understandable. TA, fix GA's computer. There's nothing to fix. Just gotta open the viewport. It's easy. Click. Oh wow, it was literally just a button you could click. That's so sad. Oh my god. Grim Auxiliatrix really struggling right there. Why is she having such a hard time? I just finished rigging my first model. I'm surprised how good it turned out. Oh, congratulations. That's awesome. You rigged your own model? That's nutty. That's extra talent. That's power. Rose, examine laptop. Someone's been using your Pesterchum account, and you somehow doubt the culprit was this young, upright amphibian presently throwing a fit. Rose, go find John. You hurry to the door so you can catch John before he goes gallivanting off somewhere. But it seems your door is ajar. Funny, you don't remember leaving your door ajar, even though it's sort of absurd for you to take note of such a thing, considering John recently left your room. Oh well, it doesn't matter. You will now proceed through this door uneventfully. Rose, proceed through the door uneventfully. You get dumped on by a bucket full of hellacious blue phlegm aneurysm gushers as a thoughtful but mischievous thank you gesture from John. Your prankster's gambit plunges to an all-time low. You cannot hope to defeat Egbert in a prank-off. He is simply the best there is. John equipped trusty rocket. Rose obviously isn't waking up anytime soon. Might as well take some time to explore. Maybe stop by again later. Why, Dr. Meowgon, do you want to come along for the ride? It sure looks that way. Okay, hop aboard then. Adventure awaits. John, blast off. John just stole Dr. Meowgon. Ooh, exciting, hot grandma. Just a few weeks away now, huh? Congratulations in advance. Have you already started streaming, or are you gonna wait until you get your model going to do it? Oh, there's Rose being like, ah, shit. I missed John. And also John stole my cat. Where's he off to now? At least you have this little fellow here to keep you company. You'll name him Viceroy Bubbles von Salamander. No, that's Casey. Casey has a name. Dave, be the puppet. You have no idea what the hell that means. But yeah, you can kiss that obnoxious puppet goodbye. Maybe now you can get a decent night's sleep. Oh no. That's fucked up, John. Okay, this is the most ridiculous thing you have ever seen. What is taking place here is almost certainly illegal. You're not sure which laws are being broken, but it is probably a lot of them. Oh yeah, this is that lawkeeper guy. The cop. AR, follow. John, explore. Flashing lights warning, again. You spy a boat on the shore of one of the islands below. You wonder who could be out here rowing in the middle of the ocean. John, investigate. Footprints in the sand. The mystery deepens. Ah, nice, hot grandma. You love to hear it. You should always start, I feel like, before you get your first model. A Kalk Lich. There are many frightening and powerful monsters in here. John, aggress. Ooh, time stop mechanics. Lucky. Crazy damage bonk. You stun them with the cool time powers of your awesome new hammer, and then dispatch them swiftly. John, collect the spoils. The good Dr. Spingler helps you gather the riches. John, proceed. There's a platform over here. You guess you'll go stand on it. Wow, it just made you disappear. Hello, Baked Bagels, and welcome in. I would say I hope you're doing well, but you find yourself now in the prison, so I guess, enjoy that? Maybe? John, explore lab. Now what the hell is going on in here? Explore lab further. Now what in the hell is going on in here? Who cares? Just ride the pony already. Yes! Fuck yes! Hell fucking yes! Prison can be fun. Don't get ahead of yourself there, sport. No! Nice try. You're not quick enough to head pat me, champ. Seriously, what the hell is going on in here? Interesting. What's in these little tubes and these big tubes? Seriously, keep exploring. You find a sweet get-up. It's almost as if it was tailor-made for you. How weird would that be? Put it on. You equip the Junior Ectobiologist lab suit. What the fuck? Oh, that's the standee, I see. Free toilet wine in cell block 8? That's true. If you go to cell block 8, you can find free toilet wine. I would not recommend drinking it. Examine nearby station. This is important. Pay attention, Monica. Now, what in the hell is going on in here? Of course, it's obvious what's going on in here. It's another one of those 4-monitored house-shaped terminal thingies. AR, resist urge to ride bro's rocket board. You fail to resist the urge. You start thrashing up stunts, something uncanny brutal on your quest for mad justice, yo, and get this way rude municipality under control. Shit's basically flying off the hook. It's like shit wants nothing to do with that hook. The hook filed for divorce from that shit, and it is now seeking custody of the hook, and the shit's 2 kids. Wait a minute. Where's Arcturus? Arcturus, get in here! they are? Pop a fucking wheelie. These these hops are unreal. Shit this flagrant should be illegal. It probably is. But you don't care. PM, prepare to depart for the battlefield. You've traveled to Prospect's moon to board a shuttle headed for the battlefield. There you will seek the counsel of the White King. Whoa. That's quite a hat, my friend. Hello, Arcturus. Welcome in. I got it. I forgot already who is that PM. Not the mayor or the postman. PM is postman, yes. Don't ask questions, Dawn. You have unwittingly been tailed by a nefarious courtyard droll from Durs. Courtyard droll, pick PM's pocket. Oh, he's so stealthy with his giant hat. Oh my god, so stealthy. You pilfer the White Queen's ring. PM, depart. None the wiser, you board the shuttle. Next stop, Skya. You receive an incoming message from the Draconian dignitary. You tell him that you got the ring. He says good. Bring it to him while he waits for an update from the hegemonic brute who's been tracing the king's movements down on the battlefield. He asks if you're still wearing that ridiculous outfit. He says you don't have to anymore by orders of the Sovereign Slayer. You say you'd still rather wear the outfit. He's got nothing to say about that. He had mid behavior, and the warden decided it was close enough. I was not gifted this cat by the warden. How dare you? I don't need to defend the ownership of Larkturus. No one knows where Arcturus is. Arcturus is very stealthy when he wants to be. What the hell are you doing, Jade? Oh my god! Jade with the rocket kick! Holy shit, Jade will tolerate no pickpockets on this moon. Oh my god, Jade! Dream Jade, what are you doing? Additional pummeling. Dead Grandpa Smackdown! In the real world, Robot Jade is beating the brakes off her stuffed grandpa. Sweet. Catch. Damn, Jade, what the hell was that about? This person stayed over here like, what the fuck? Where'd this hat come from? It's too late. She's gone. You'll have to remember to deliver it later to her somehow. The best way to remind yourself that you're carrying a ring is to put it on your finger. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's not good, Jade. You don't want to do that. Calming voice. How dare you say that to me? Of course, that was just an imaginary transformation, since the ring doesn't work like that on humans. It was fun to pretend, though. Meanwhile, in a timeless expanse, somewhere, a war-weary villain, Ruse, eternal struggle between feuding royalty. The battlefield holds little promise for the peaceful life of a simple farmer. Flashing warning. Meanwhile, on the battlefield. On the Skyan warfront, where the White King and the Black King do battle, on the chessboard of eternity, here in the farms on Skya is the war-weary villain. War never changes. No! The farm field! No! There's the king with a Skyan mace. Oh, and here's, the Sovereign Slayer, Jack. The war-weary villain trying to stop the violence. What a hero, a peace bringer. Uniting the peoples together against their nobles. Jack killing a nether noble. Okay, so now you know. The one king stood down and gave up the fight, and Jack assassinated the other king. That was WV, by the way. In case anybody's unaware, that little the little black pawn piece who like stopped the fighting, that is Wayward Vagabond, or the Mayor, as you may know him in the future. Just so you know. In case you're confused, he used to be a farmer and he's tired of war. Back to our pony corral. So is the war over? Well, you'll find out. Give it time. Shit, let's be Santa. Rose, combine hub and laptop. You make the hub top. This one was pretty obvious. Combine bronze vacuum and umbrella. You make the bronze vacuumbrella. Useless, but you're still getting warmed up. Combine salamander and eldritch plushie. You make a huggable soft salamander plushie. You award it to the Viceroy on account of good behavior. Combine ink bottle and the gushers. Bodacious black liquid sorrow. New. You make the box of bodacious black liquid sorrow gushers. Another Crocker nightmare rears its ugly head. The ink reverses the healing properties of the blue phlegm. These are pure poison. Combine hubtop and hairband. You make the hubtop band, a convenient hands-free computing device. Combine magnetic W in the bottle of vodka. You make a bottle of magnetic vodka, or vodka. In addition to having high alcohol content, the liquid inside appears to have magnetic properties. You guess this could be useful? Combine wizard statue and a ball of yarn. You make a ball of silken wizard beard yarn with magical properties. It has magical properties because it is made of wizard. Maybe you can make something with magical properties that is more useful than this. Combine wizard statue and knitting needles. You make a pair of needle wands. They crackle with the magic energies. It is time to make something cool to wear. Combine knitting and velvet pillow and squiddle shirt. You make a stylish velvet squiddle knit dress. Okay, looking good, Rose. Combine needle wands and the Grim War. You make the thorns of Oglogoth. The needles seem to shiver with the dark desires of the Deep One. Any sane adventurer would cast these instruments of the occult into the furthest ring and forget that they ever existed. Wow, what good timing for that music, actually. Weird. Damn, she's really gearing up out here. She could knit the most magical scarf. It's true. Oh. Uh-oh. Enemies. Aggrieve encroaching malefactors. Now she could blast the evil dark magics or whatever, I guess, of Oglogoth. Welcome to the party, motherfuckers! Jade. Build. You take advantage of Dave's nap to make some architectural headway on his building. You are really proud of your floor plan. It is so cool. Speaking of naps, you've been asleep for some time yourself. You suppose you'd better wake up soon. I'm glad all the villagers are just gathering around on the moon to watch this weird human girl doing things. You'd better wake up soon. But then, your neighbor in the other tower is supposed to be waking up soon too, and it sure would be a shame if you weren't around to greet him. Dave, wake up and jam. And by jam, you mean alchemize, of course. Whoa, your house is huge suddenly. Anyway, let's get this party started. Combine sunglasses and iPhone. You make a pair of eye shades. This one was really obvious because Future Dave had a pair, but he took them with him when he prototyped himself. But now you have a pair too, so that's cool. Combine timetables in your computer. You make the turn top. Convenient computing on the go. Sort of like you have with your eye shades, with all of your important files and apps on there. Not to mention S-Verb. Plus, maybe it has some weird time powers? You have no idea. You'll mess with it later. Combine Puppet Tux plus Smuppet. You upgrade the Puppet Tux Future Dave made. You probably made it by combining one of your bros' badass marionette suits with your shirt, scaling it up to fit. That's how you would have made it anyway. You add a Smuppet to the mix to make a softer and more stylish red plush Puppet Tux. It's like walking around in snuggly pajamas. Action pajamas. Eldritch Blast! Combine broken Khaled Scratch and Ruby Contraband. You combine a couple more items you got from Future Dave's loot stash, the broken form of Callan Scratch, and some ruby contraband, whatever the hell that is. The resulting item costs a fortune. You have no idea what it is. Preview item with a hollow pad. You momentarily reconfigure your alchemitor upgrades to make use of the hollow pad extension. You pop the card in the slot and check it out. The combination would produce the broken scarlet ribitar. Whoa. Ergo keyboard. Nice, nice. Combine whole Callan Scratch and ruby contraband. Out of curiosity, you try it again with a whole sword. You dial back Callan Scratch's little turntable, rewinding the sword to a point in its history before it was broken. You then combine it with the red frog thingy to show the complete scarlet ribitar. But there's no way you can afford to make that yet. It costs even more now. Maybe you'll stick to combining items around your house for now, rather than stuff from your future Silodex. It'll be less confusing that way, and probably less expensive. Combine shitty sword and hella Jeff drawing. The sword, it costs 0 grist for a sword. Use one of your bro's really shitty swords from the fridge and print out of hella Jeff to make a sword. This thing is so unspeakably shitty, you are having a hard time even holding it. Come on! Literally, it defies reality. You cannot grip it, it will clip through your hands. Combine Snoop Dogg photo and mini AC and Callan Scratch. Snoop Dogg snow cone machete. You make the Snoop Dogg snow cone machete. When foes drop it like it's hot, just turn up the Blizz Nizzle nozzle so they chislax for rizzle. Dave, combine skateboard and hella Jeff drawing. Unreal Air, 0 grist. You make Unreal Air. There it goes. It is unreal. It's getting some unreal air. And there it goes. It is ridiculous what kind of air this thing is getting. Dude, come get the ruler. Check this thing out. Yeah, it's not coming back. Dave, make another one. You just make another one. You quickly stash it in a card so it can't escape from above. Dave, combine Game Bro magazine and timetables. Whoa. Exclusive bro strategies. The hottest secrets. Shh. Challenge your thumbs to the maximum. Outrageous video stunts at your fingertips. Where are all the secrets? In here, bro. Whoa, showies! You better back down with that energy. I ain't having that. Am I right? You turn back the clock and make a vintage Game Bro. You think you remember this one from your bro stash. It's a classic. Wow. Combine Batarang plus Midnight Crew poster. Pseudorangs. You make a whole pile of pseudorangs because they're really cool and pretty cheap. Combine plush Puppet Tux plus Midnight Crew poster. You make 4 aces suited. You aren't really sure which one you like better. The red one's softer while the black one is sort of stiff and starchy. Anyone wearing the suit is all business. Maybe you'll switch it up as your mood dictates. I gotta say, by the way, the alchemy system is by far one of the coolest things in Homestuck. It just, like, boggles my fucking imagination, right? I remember reading this as a kid and being like, what would I combine in my house? You know what I mean? Like, if I had, like, shovel kind, what would I combine that with? And I thought, like, it'd be cool to have, like, a shovel and then combine that with a pizza cutter to have this big-ass half-moon polearm blade. I was like, that'd be so sick. What's the name of the song playing right now? Type !player if you want to know. The cat in the corner's cool. Thanks, that's Arcturus. I remember at one point I ended up going that sort of pizza cutter kind for like my fan troll or whatever. And it got to be this big-ass Renekton half-moon blade, and then he eventually combined that with, like, a severed Lich's head, and it was the Lich Lord's lobotomizer. It was like this big half-moon rune blade. It was sick as fuck. I do love Suburban Jungle. This would make the Felt Duds, if you had some of whatever that green grist is. Combine Smuppet and Felt Poster. You make a jutting out and impudent felt plush. You do an acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle and into his heart. And he into yours. Combine Dead Things in amber and a Smuppet. You make a foam mutant Smuppet encased in amber. Now we're getting somewhere. Combine Dead Things in amber and Smuppet, but the other way around, so you reverse it. For the sake of science, you negative combine them instead of and combine them. You make Amber Mutant Muppet Abomination. So cool. Now this is how you make shit work. Egbert and Lalonde should be taking notes. Combine Fetus in a Jar and Mr. T Puppet. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Oh my god, oh my god. Homestuck would be a really good tabletop campaign. I know. I at one point sat down and started designing a Homestuck TTRPG. I shit you not. I didn't finish it. I didn't get super far in it, but I was getting kind of schmooving on it. I was already working on a lot of spell lists and class combos and shit. A big part of it was figuring out how like team attacks would work between different class specs. No, that game happened, sort of. It wasn't what they promised though, huh, Luna? What's a Homestuck? You're about to find out, slushy ball. No, I stopped designing it pretty early into the design, Luna, and started working on my own TTRPG because I don't want to do that. However, my own TTRPG does take inspiration from the class spec system. Every character does pick an associated element at the start that their character is somehow tethered to, which is also inspired by Magic the Gathering's Planeswalker style, and then picks a class. So how you find yourself in that is up for debate. It depends on a lot of things, a lot of different factors. I'll tell you about that some other time, not right now. Combine Fetus in a Jar and Mr. T Puppet. Oh no. You make the foam fetal Mr. T in a jar. Another back-breaking victory for science. Sorry, gamer. I don't have time for all that kind of work. I'm a VTuber now. I gotta do VTubing shit. The prison doesn't give me time to work on my TTRPG. Oh my god, these guys are watching you do some terrible, terrible things. They're like, Jesus Christ, dude. You're looking pretty chill with your new freak show entourage. The underlings all look kind of put off by it, though. You're kind of weirding them out. Combine camera and capture log card. That sounds good as hell, Rudiger. The hell is this? You make the Capturoid camera. You can use it to snap a ghost image of any object without capture logging it. It spits it out on a brand new capture log card every time. Could be a useful way to take a large inventory of anything you encounter without cluttering up your Sylladex. Also for grabbing codes for stuff you can't ordinarily pick up. Take photo of self. You take one of your patented, ironic, cool guy self-portraits. Man, so cool. That's really all there is to say on the matter. Combine Fetus in a Jar and self-portrait photo. That would apparently make Dave's brain in a jar. Gross. It costs a king's ransom, though, because, of course, the organ is virtually inimitable. Doesn't stop you from capturoiding its hologram, though. Capturoid the hologram of your own brain. Okay, that's probably the weirdest thing you've ever done, but okay. Dude just took a picture of his own brain. Damn. Data structures for assholes? Yeah, that sounds like somebody who read Homestuck. Homestuck loves its coding jokes. Combine brain and Sweet Bro and Hella-Jeff drawing in Capturoid camera. You make the Sweet Bro and Hella-Jeffifier. Finally, something useful. It costs you negative 1,000 units of artifact grist. Try it out. Snap. Bro, where'd you go? Sweet Bro and Hella-Jeff. Bro, where'd you go? I was going to show you my chops. Haha, dude, are those wings? What? Time to fly away, up away to the sun, you fucking piece of garbage. Okay. The only thing that's left to really do is watch that asshole fall. Looks like it automatically prints out a Sweet Bro and Hella-Jeff comic in some way related to whatever it is you take a picture of. This should save you a lot of time, specifically the 5 minutes it takes you to draw a comic. Kind of a busy guy. Oh my god, Dave invented AI art. Oh my god, Dave gets worse and worse every second. Holy shit. Holy shit. I thought Homestuck was a point-and-click game. You're thinking of the adventure game, which is Hive Swap. Sorry. Oh my god, Dave invented AI art. He was the progenitor, the first, the original. I can't believe Dave was the one who invented Sweet Bro and Hella-Jeff art. Dave, crypto billionaire Strider. Honestly, Dave's kind of a crypto bro. I never thought about it, but later in the story, you'll see that Dave does become a crypto bro. How would he do that while playing a game to determine how the universe is created? You're gonna find out. That explains his weird racism and obsession with trying not to show emotion and thinking he's cooler than he is. I get it now. Dave was the blueprint for Crypto Bros. The problem is, Dave grows and changes, and Crypto Bros all just decided to model themselves after a 12-year-old Dave who never grew up, which says a lot about how all Crypto Bros are giant man children who never grew the fuck up. Make copies of Rose's journals. Can't forget the most important thing you came up here to make. Gotta be getting your snoop on. Take a look. Meow. Complacency of the Learned. One book is titled Meow. The other is titled Complacency of the Learned. Gee, you wonder what could be a meow? Read it. Meow, 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 meow. Huh. To no surprise at all, this book is full of more meow letters. Looks like Rose is totally nuts. What else is new? You guys should try out the other book. Looks like it's some sort of creative writing project. Read Complacency of the Learned.
Friglish bothered his beard, as if unkinking a hitch in a long silk windsock. A more pedestrian audience would parse the exhibit as nervous compulsion, behavior to petition contempt among the reasonable. He was, however, not surrounded by the reasonable but the wise, a distinction in men that would forever be the difference in history's garland of treasured follies. As a matter of fact, his cadre of fellow wizards were all putting similar moves on their beards as well.
Nice try, Magnanum! Complacency of your mom! Oh yeah? What'd that say in Catch, Slushy? Tell me. Yes, this is exactly what you think it is, Foster.
The practice would evince thoughtfulness, sagacity even, if they didn't do it all the time. Standing in line at the bank, shooing squirrels from bird feeders, few occasions were safe. Zazarpan inspected the clue. A single piece of evidence cradled in his courageous old man palms. It was a human bone. Not striking in the tale it told alone so much as that told by the thousands like it festooning the marshy soil of the mass grave. The grisly expanse bore the texture of a decadent desert, like one of Smarty's formidable custard trifles wobbled out on wheels for the holidays to the dismay of a small nation.
Damn it! Fine! I'll drink, you asshole! Oh, sounds delectable, Slushy. I'd read that. Ah. Ah. Blech. Why water? Ah. Nice try, showies. Not a chance, baby. I'm simply too quick for you. Okay. One whole glass of water down. You're welcome. What the whole hell is blowhole damage? What does that mean? Okay, here we go.
You're certain of this?
Asked Friglish. Despite what he was doing with his beard, he was in fact immersed in meaningful contemplation.
I am afraid I am becoming more so with each terrible tick groused by the gaudy timepiece slung around your neck.
In case it, sorry, I lost my Rose voice.
In case it wasn't clear, Friglish wore a cloak Zazapan didn't care for. It was magic.
The massacre of Seer's Nelf was not as written.
What has you convinced it was the hand of our disciples in this blackness?
So many voices!
Executus chimed in.
I believe
A fat face stammered, eyes darting with the guilt of a thief in the throes of an unraveling alibi.
I can summon a more pressing line of inquiry.
No, Smarty. Nobody was in a mood for a sticky bunt loaf just now. Zazapan's ears felt insubstantial to any line of inquiry, pastry-oriented or otherwise. His abstruse contour carved a pondering shape in the fog-carpeting centuries dead. His 11 contemporaries, too, embraced the muted consternation of their great predicant scholar. Few wizards kept sharper adumbratives or read them with such lucidity. When Zazapan treated men with silence, it was seldom unrepaid by the wise and reasonable alike.
Holy shit, dude. Yeah, I just turned it down a bit. That song was getting nutty. Man, this is quite a fucking fanfiction that Rose is putting down here. That sounds wild, Hot Grandma. I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck? How many webcomics are you reading, Rudiger?
It was harrowing to entertain. Zazapan the Learned storied complacency of wizards was marked for grander decadence. Disciples hand-picked, vetted by Akite and the Bonafide, and tested by Gastrel the Munificent. The 12 sweetest, most studious children a pair of elderly eyes could give their sparkle. Not the ragged gutter snipes so oft-harvested by the common obscenity. Those vituperative little beggars with hearts too corrupt as dropped bananas brown. That these chosen youngsters would turn was not merely unthinkable, but something of a roundhouse to the temporal bones of the upper indifference's high chamber of soft-skulled prophets.
Oh, I see, Rudiger. Ow! What the hell, Achillean?
His wisdom-savaged brow pruned further with recount of his many lessons to would-be successors, lessons to advance humanity's elucidation and prosperity, an outcome this bleak trail now painfully obviated. There were few puzzles the learned could not suspend and dissect in the recondite manifold beneath his extremely expensive pointy hat, daring to pitch his cherished pupils in with the foul melange of history's rogues.
Hey, shut up! Rogues are sick! Fuck you, Rose!
The heretofore abstract scourge that built up civilizations with ungodly magic and tore them down with joyful malice would prove an intellectual trespass to make his calcium-deficient bones quake. And more daring yet was the only question that now mattered. Could a bunch of bearded, scrangly old men in preposterous outfits hunt them down? He didn't have an answer, only a simple observation so blunt and uncharacteristically jejune for the lauded sage. It was breathtaking in its self-evidency.
We're going to need more wands.
Wow, think of something better.
Note to self, think of something better to write here. This wizard story seems really involved and kind of confusing. You'll have to save your place and dig into it later, and then maybe ask Rose what the hell the deal with it is. Go get a bookmark. You return to your room in search of a bookmark. Oh, hey, finally, a use for those that pointless juice-stained beta that will never serve any purpose, past or future. Truly breathtaking in its self-evidency. So, do you read webcomics on stream? No, just this one. Every Sunday, I'm doing it until I get through this goddamn ancient tome of an internet novel just so that you motherfuckers can learn what Homestuck is, so you can all be educated and stop being pants-shittingly garbage babies, fondling yourselves in your own filth. Okay? Dave, check on Rose. Rose is blasting magics everywhere. Dave, pester. Every Sunday. You're welcome.
Whoa. Why are you burning your wizard fanfiction? I'm not. This book contains a genetic code.
Oh, okay. And why are you burning that?
The gods from the furthest ring asked me to.
Is that some dumb wizard thing you just made up, or something to do with tentacle monsters? I can't keep track of what you like anymore.
How did you know I wrote a story about wizards anyway?
Uh-oh. How dare you, Monica? That's not true. Probably. Well, you know what? It might. John told me. He was all snooping around your room when you were sleeping. I was like, no, man, don't. So not cool. Then he was like, haha, dude, check it out. This book is full of wizard slash. And I was like, I don't even want to know. This is such a crazy violation of privacy.
The story sounds suspicious.
Do you want me to chew him out about it? I will, because that was so outrageous. I don't know where he got off being like that.
No, I actually don't mind. Too bad I missed him.
I thought you hated wizards. What's the deal with that?
I like wizards. What I don't like is my mother's obsession with feigning interest in them to antagonize me.
Oh man, that's so messed up that you think that. She probably digs wizards for real, just like you, and you're blowing shit out of proportion like pretty much always. You and she could probably have been chatting up how awesome wizards were this whole time, but no. You're probably burning your nut job meow book to spite her too, aren't you? Hello, Jester. Welcome in. That's amateur poetry right there, baby. You better believe it.
No, I told you. It's one of the gene sequences locked in my subconscious. The gods say it's critical that I destroy it.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was a joke. When did they say that?
When I was asleep.
You mean when we were dancing around in our dreams?
Yes, when I flew to your tower, I heard them. They're far above in the dark sky.
I never seen or heard things in my dreams.
Aren't you often distracted by music, puppets?
Yeah?
Have you ever looked into the sky without your shades?
No. What a ridiculous question.
Maybe you should try it sometime. You're the Prince of the Moon. I'm sure they've been meaning to seek a royal audience. What do all of these dots mean?
Don't know. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'll do that. Get some sky monsters to boss me around. Sounds cool. Dave Sprite, also Pester.
So really, why are you burning that? I just explained this to Other Dave. I have to explain everything to you twice now?
What's up, Jester? Dave learns what an ellipses is, and then abuses it aggressively. Nah, I know. I'm just using Dave's spare computer. I saw the whole conversation through his Pester Chum account. Welcome in, Slushy Ball!
Oh, I see. So instead of having to double explain, I merely have to put up with being double spied upon. What a relief.
I just mean you didn't burn that book in the future. That book was completely pointless.
I know, but now it's not. You appeared to make it relevant by traveling to the past.
So does that mean the sleeping thing worked? You remember the future?
I remember some things.
Okay, cool. So why is the cat code so terrible now?
I don't know, but the gods were pretty emphatic about it.
Well, okay, I guess, but I guess it's done, but why are you so sure they're right?
Have you ever known them to be wrong?
I guess not, but it sort of freaked me out. I mean, listening to gross space mutants all day isn't my idea of an awesome time, especially the ones that sing. Oh, God.
Is that why you always keep the music turned up?
No, I flip out to ill jams because they kick ass, obviously.
I guess we'll chalk another riddle up into the solved column.
Yeah, case the fuck closed. Are you talking to future me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm out of the loop again. Between you taking orders from Dream Beast and Bird Wing me with future secrets, I'm doing some sort of spectacular fucking jackknife off the loop and getting a wink and a nod from Barack Obama. I'm coming upstairs.
Okay.
Who listens to gods nowadays, right? Ah, Dave Sprite, my teen comfort character. Cringe! I didn't give a fuck about Dave Sprite. Dave and Carcat, those were my jams. Dave Sprite, eh. Also, spoilers. Watch out. No spoilers about the future of the comic. No spoilers about Dave Sprite or Dave or Rose or Jade or Carcat or anybody. Don't talk about ships. Don't talk about nothing. I do. Now I'm Catholic. Oh, that's rough, gamer. I'm sorry about that. I guess, I don't know, get well soon or whatever. Uh-oh, something's outside the window. Oh, no! Dave, chill with Dave Sprite. So it's pretty funny how I made a copy of Rose's evil book right before she burned it, and now she doesn't know about it. I know, it's crazy what kind of foresight this guy has. I'm telling you, coincidences like that are unreal. They don't even happen most of the time. The best thing about how I did that is how it in no way will ever come back to bite us in the ass, ever. Dude, our shit is safe. So safe. Gonna sleep pretty sound tonight with that big fucking payload of safety you just got dropped on us. Gonna be all hugging my pillow and shit, grinning like a goddamn bear full of honey. Safer than some Flintstone vitamins in a bottle. Keep twisting, Junior. All you get is clicks. Asshole thinks it's candy. Doesn't even know he just stepped on a security rake and got a face full of fucking safety. Yeah. Anyways, guess I'll go back down and burn that book. All right. I like how they were just nervously joking with each other about how nothing bad could happen about that book existing, and then both kind of passively agreed, yeah, we should probably burn that. Who is he? He's someone. Dave, go back in time and stop that thief. Oh, someone stole the goddamn books. It looks like you already tried that. Whoever took those books was pretty cold-blooded, dude. You figure you'll cool it on the time travel for a while? Don't want to see the Dave corpses start to pile up, especially if one of them winds up being you. Uh-oh. So, tagged with, also, dead kids. Dave does, unfortunately, take the brunt of, fuck-ups and fucked-up timelines. You're gonna find out Dave dies a lot, because Dave has to keep fixing things, so, yeah. Dave deals with a lot of crises of self and what it means to be the real Dave. Sorry, Dave tried to go back and stop Diamond's Droog, but Diamond's Droog just stabbed him to death and slit his throat. So, there you go. Dave, throw yourself out the window. You ditch the body before Jade sees it. That'd probably freak her out a little bit. John, press a button on the control panel. You push one of the nearby buttons. It activates the upper right monitor. The view is locked on a particular location on Earth at a particular date and time. Whoever was in the lab appears to have recently calibrated the device. Should we keep a Dave death counter? Yeah, go for it. John, examine monitor. The monitor displays a town on the west coast of the United States. It appears to be your old neighborhood, but there's a factory there that you don't recognize. The date is December 1st, 1995, a few months before you were born. Zoom in. An old woman is escorted by her son on a lovely day. A target has been locked over the gentleman's mother. A meteor overhead looms unnoticed. Crocker! They witness the destruction of the facility. Collateral damage to a corporation owned by a renowned billionaire explorer. A mystery begins. Sort of hot, Grandma, unless you count being sprited, jumping in with that crow as dying. John, press the blue button. You press the blue button. You create a paradox ghost imprint of the woman you recognize to be your grandmother. The ghost sludge is sucked into a glass tube. Switch number 4. You switch to a monitor displaying a view of a remote island in the Pacific. On December 3rd, 1995. Zoom in. A renowned billionaire explorer approaches on his yacht. An old factory lost 2 days prior, but a new shipmate gained. Together they settle the island and plunder its secrets. A meteor overhead streaks unnoticed, headed towards an unseasonably warm city in the central United States. Press the blue button. You create a paradox ghost imprint of the man you spotted in the woods with your book. The ghost sludge is collected. Switch 3. You switch to a view of an unseasonably warm city in the central United States on December 4th, 1995. John, zoom in. An outrageously awesome dude stands before a crater where his favorite record shop stood 1 day prior. He's prepared for the occasion with a small pair of outrageously awesome shades. A meteor overhead races unnoticed, headed to a lake near a laboratory on the east coast of the United States. No aquatic life would survive. Press the blue button. You create a paradox ghost imprint of the outrageously awesome dude. Sludge is allocated to another pair of tubes. You switch again to a view of your neighborhood. On April 13th, 1996. It is the day of your birth. There is more real estate you do not recognize near the recently devastated baked goods facility. It is a shopping mall you have never seen before. Zoom in. Prankster's Gambit. A professional lady and new mother has traveled from the opposite coast at the behest of a famous and wealthy scientist to study one of the numerous recent celestial anomalies while he is on expedition. She notices a meteor overhead, on collision course with a quaint family joke shop. A distinguished gentleman notices the lady and comes outside to greet her, oblivious to the threat above. The gentleman's mother remains inside, busying herself with a tall bookshelf, a ladder, and a rather hefty, unabridged joke book. An old mother lost today, but a new son gained. What's going on? You'll see in a second, Monica. The gentleman discovers a clue. A powerful nose detects perfume. The lady has fled. The mystery deepens. But the monitor has not lost track of the lady. Press the blue button. You create a paradox ghost imprint of the professional lady. The sludge fills the final tube. Once all the tubes are filled, an automated sequence begins to execute. 4 young paradox clones are created. Little babies. You got grandpa, grandma, bro, and mom. Surprise, he used these to be in, and here it is, John's title drop, an ectobiologist. There's one more button to push. Ectobiology sure does involve a lot of button pushing. At least it does when you're a junior ectobiologist. Your loyal assistant, Dr. Meowgun, is all over this one. One pair of tubes empties the sludge into the chamber below. The other pair does as well. Another sequence is activated. Oh God. A little John, a little Dave, a little Rose, a little Jade. Ah! John, scale the echelon. You storm up your echelon to claim the coveted, if difficult to pronounce rung, ectobiolo babysitter. Your ladder is absolutely hemorrhaging the boondollars. Just what your pork hollow's fat ass needs. You surpass 1 million boondollars and trade them all in for a single whopping boon buck. This is, of course, going directly into the college fund for these youngsters. Sure is heavy. Into the hollow it goes. Oh no. I don't think it's gonna fit, dude. No! The pork hollow! Navigating the Vale nearby, an old man has much to do before he returns to Earth, dies, gets stuffed by his adopted yet biological daughter / granddaughter, and stuck in front of a fireplace. Taking priority at the moment is shipping 2 passengers long overdue for a reunion. That's right. That's Grandpa piloting a spaceship in the game before he goes back in time, back to Earth, to find Jade and raise her and then die and get stuffed by Jade. Grandpa was so ahead, he knew this would happen. Fetch modus, wallet kind. This is from when this is a scarf he's kept in his wallet since the day his grandma died and John landed on planet Earth. Yup. Dad built different too. Dad's had that scarf that long. CG, Troll John. See, this is a case in point. What point? The point is a point I was just making about the ultimate riddle. You blithering, feculent shithole. Okay, that's your cue to laugh at me some more, I guess, because you seem really to get off whenever I flame you. Humans are deranged.
Oh man, I must be getting closer to the conversations where you're trolling me harder. This is pretty exciting. I can't wait to see what you got up your sleeve.
See what I mean? Fuck you about that.
Anyway, you were making a point about the ultimate riddle, dude.
Absolutely true, Monica. Yeah, you should, Pizza Gamer. You just saw John be born. John was born by combining the genes of 2 different people. Same with Jade, Dave, and Rose. Which consequently means that Grandpa, Grandma, Bro, and Mom were all also combined by combining the genes of John, Dave, Rose, and Jade. Granted, this is also how most people are born. That's true.
Anyway, you were making a point about the ultimate riddle, dude.
Yes, I was. And now I'm losing my train of thought, dipshit.
Nope, we never talked about it. Yet.
Oh, hell, that's right. Damn it. I guess this is gonna be confusing.
Oh, you're starting to figure that out now, huh?
Yes, Monica, they were predetermined. See, I kind of painted myself into a corner. I started trolling you at the end just before the rift, and then jumped back a little. And now, I guess I become railroaded into working backwards here? Unless I want to do this sort of dumb jackass hopping around thing like others.
Oh my god, I know! You've already told me like a million times!
I have? Well, I can't wait for all these amazing conversations to take place. It's gonna be like that human vacation with the giant red chimney asshole up in here. You know, the one where a bunch of moany nook suckers sing in a little pine tree, I think.
Man, I've got to say, I'm a little disappointed by this masterful trolling you were bragging about.
I was bragging? Why would I bother with that sort of pedantic human horse shit? Maybe you should consider that I was bragging to get your hopes up in the future, only to let you down, and thus troll you masterfully in that respect.
Maybe, but that would be pretty weak too.
Your brittle human calcium-based skull is what is weak, and if you and I were in the proximity of a blunt instrument, I wouldn't have much trouble proving it.
Whatever. Just what was this case in point you were making anyway?
I was scrolling back and noticed you were in the Vale.
Whoa, am I?
Yeah, dum-dum. You're tumbling around a big goddamn meteor, and you just created younger versions of yourselves and your guardians, probably by mucking around with that thing like a doofus.
Wait, these are baby versions of us?
So clueless. What did you think you were doing there anyway?
Well, I saw footage of my Nana and some other people who I'm pretty sure were like Jade's grandpa and Rose's mom and stuff from a long time ago. And then there are all these little guys scurrying around, so Are they like clone copies of us?
No, they are literally you and your guardians. They are Paradox clones. Yep, time shenanigans, it's true. It's not quite a loop. I don't know for sure. Well, I guess it is a loop. It's not a paradox. It seems like a stable loop. Anyway,
Huh? What do you mean they're literally us? Do they go back in time?
yeah, obviously, great guess, brain hero. But technically, they aren't even sent back in time because with respect to the medium, your universe's timeline is meaningless. Seriously, why would it give a crap about Earth's past or future or whatever? From its perspective, it's just a bunch of points to choose from. Just like your chronology is from our perspective. But I guess that's a bunch of semantics. With respect to your personal chronology, yeah, they go back in time. A paradox clone is by definition a correctly cloned duplicate that will inevitably go back in time and become the original target that was cloned. If it's a malformed clone, it's just a meaningless mutant that has no bearing on the stable loop continuum. I don't see any tentacles or extra eyeballs or warped bone bulges, so those gross little things there are all you guys, waiting to go to Earth and grow up and become the insipid bunch of grub-fisted douchebags you all are now. And this was the point I was trying to make about the ultimate riddle.
What is the riddle anyway? Maybe I can guess. I'm good at riddles.
Think again, ignoramus. It's not even that great, or even much of a riddle at all. In the course of your adventure, you would have encountered all these fragments of like weird poems and shit. You find them along your quests with clues and stuff buried in them to help you solve puzzles and make huge stone columns and make staircases appear and lots of nonsense like that. And it's all masked in this flowery sort of frothy poetic jackassery that nobody really cares about. That nobody really cares about. And I sure as hell don't care about spoiling for you. But what about what all these lofty symbolic illusions boil down to is some grander statement about what you see happening here. That you were always the key to seeding your own existence through this game. And any hope that it could have played out differently or that you could have avoided this whole mess was always just a ruse.
A distraction, perhaps?
What?
Never mind.
Because if it didn't go down this way, then how were you even born? Get it? Which is especially pathetic since Paradox Space apparently went to all this trouble to make you just have to fail and die. Really, there's nothing more tragic than these null sessions full of kids entering the game and fulfilling some cosmic destiny shit just to get wiped out and leave behind an empty, pointless insifosphere for all eternity. Actually, it's sort of hilarious, or it would be if it didn't affect me personally. But anyway, there's a lot more to the riddle than just that. Like what we're just talking about last time. What were you just talking about last time we talked? But that's sort of the gist of the themes it deals with.
Okay, well, if I run into some salamanders who tell me all about this riddle and get really excited about it, I will try to act surprised. So this is the same kind of thing you went through? With, like, being your own paradox clones and creating your own parents and stuff?
Yeah.
How did that even work with 12 of you?
It was really fucking complicated, and I'm not going to get into it. Our family structures are already way more complicated than yours without even getting spooky time slime involved. Basically, we have nothing in common whatsoever, except maybe this. I was the guy in your position to make all these clones, and frankly, it all kind of freaked me the hell out.
Huh. Yeah, I guess now that you mention it, I am finding it all a little strange.
Oh, only just now? Fuck, you are fast. I hope you got the mad boombucks to pay off those speeding tickets.
No. I mean, the ghost stuff and paradoxes are one thing, of course. It's just something else. This is really weird.
What's so weird about it?
Well, normally humans hatch from, like, these slimy pods, and we wriggle out as, like, little pink larvae.
Oh, really? Huh. Maybe we have more in common than I thought. Maybe those really are mutant clones and they aren't going to back to seed your planet?
Sure.
Hell, I'm confused now. Not that I give a shit about you and your pointless, awful lives.
Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you get back to me in a few minutes? I mean, like, a few minutes of my time, not yours. All these little pink monkeys are getting way out of line, and I have to tend to them. If you message me in a couple minutes, we can continue conversing in a sane, linear fashion for a change.
Okay.
And then after that, you can keep going backwards and then make fun of me riding my little red rocket. You can tell me I look like a silly little paradox clone, fresh out of my slime tube, and this is just all a big nursery rhyme recess jamboree. That would burn me good.
Okay, that is pretty good. but I can't use it because you said it, and then later, i.e., right now, you would get the satisfaction of knowing that you were the one to come up with that burn. See, you were dealing with a pro, and you can't out-troll me, so just forget about it and stop trying. John, tend to the pink little monkeys. They're scrambling all over the place. They appear to be preoccupied by some of the objects littered around the lab. At least it's keeping them busy. Oh no, Lil Cal. Oh God, getting into troll everything. Yes, we will be getting into troll everything soon. Why do you have 2 pistols? John, get trolled by Carcat again. Or CG, sorry. Carcinogeneticist. Okay, it's a few minutes later. Look how sane and linear we are being. Yeah! Okay, awesome. Now fuck you and goodbye. Wait, what? I was just looking at all these little rascals and I was wondering how they go back in time and become us and stuff. Does it have something to do with the reckoning? How do you know about that? You told me. We had this great dare going to see who could be the least helpful and informative, and you totally lost, dude. You were hella helpful. I was obviously just spiting your stupid, pointless human dare. What is a dare anyway? It's nothing. Someone says do something, and then, oh, laugh, laugh. You lose if you don't do it. That isn't anything that deserves a word. We don't even have a word for dare in our language. The closest approximation would be worthless fucking bullshit waste of time for silly little children. The fuck is that puppet thing? Don't worry about it, Slushy. You'll find out when it's time. Oh, wow. Is that the title of a movie, too? Yes, it's the title of every dumb movie you ever liked. That isn't even true. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, how could we have made a dare if I'm moving backwards on your timeline? You would dare me to do something, then I would do it next time, but then you wouldn't even remember the dare because we didn't make it yet. That's what isn't true and doesn't make sense, you dumb bag of puke. Well, yeah, the dare never happened. I was joking around and made that up to give you a hard time. You have sounding stupid down to such a science. Where is your lab coat and test tubes, Dr. Brain Professor? I am wearing a lab coat. Sort of. You look like an elf. That's bullshit. You look like you should be blowing into a funny little shell and limbering up for a silly cookie dance. Do you even have elves? Yes. Let's compare which fantasy creatures that don't exist we both do or don't have. What a great fucking idea, John. What? You asked about the reckoning, so why don't we talk about that instead of all these pretty much terrible things? Okay. Night, Ollie. Good luck. Yeah. So when the reckoning starts happening, all these Paradox clones get shipped off to meteors, flung through sky and defense portals, and sent back to Earth. End of story, I guess. Bye. Wait. So that means we're all sort of like Superman? Yeah, I guess. Cool. You all trace the mythological footsteps of your beloved human Superman, who's really just a muscular Caucasian alien. It's hilarious how humans worship him as a pinnacle of human heroism and virtue, but he isn't even human. Actually, it's incredibly pathetic, but also in a way kind of admirable, because it means deep down, you all must realize who your daddy is. We are, bitches. Yeah, Superman's pretty cool, I guess. Did you know Nicolas Cage was almost going to play Superman one time? Oh, my throbbing flim lobe. Who gives a perfect fuck about that? John Egbert, you have assassinated my patience. Adios, loser. Wait! Get back to me in a couple minutes, okay? Ah, fine! Facepalm by 2 combo. AR, shred. You are ripping up so many hellacious shreds. This fierce, shitty biz nasty is getting so deliriously rude brazen it. Okay, you lost the handle on that sentence. Oh my god, is that what you think it is? John's trolling the shit out of Carcat right now, yeah. About what % is Lark through the story? I am finishing up chapter 3 today, hopefully. This thing is so completely illegal. How could this atrocity be floating out here unnoticed all this time? You were going to throw whoever was responsible into the slammer. You always call jail the slammer when you are extra angry at crimes. Go in. There's a large elevator platform ahead. Go down. Thanks, recursive. I do what I can. No, recursive. Below, there is a dark, cavernous room. Near the platform is a time capsule. It has deployed a seed and waits for something to be deposited and for the clock to be set. It's all harmless enough. Still no sign of any perpetrators. Search the premises. Deeper into the darkness of the room, there's some complicated lab equipment. Again, nothing particularly unusual for this jurisdiction. Cool hat. I want it. Put it on. Slap it on your little head right now. Examine the equipment. There is a large monitor. Displayed on it is a small human girl in a fancy house. The date is April 21st, 1910. 8 days prior, the orphan girl was taken in by an aristocratic Southern colonel and legendary humorist. He recovered the young lady from a crater where a bakery once stood, operated by the man's wife, a notable baked goods baroness, Colonel Sassacre. There's an explosion in the colonel's backyard. Land sakes alive, we are cooking with petrol now. I believe Colonel Sassacre was married to, I want to say, Betty Crocker. The colonel and his new granddaughter investigate. The impact site is where a doghouse stood moments ago. It was the magnificent abode of the man's beloved pet, Haley. He takes a belt from the old julep flask. He'd sooner perish himself than lose that dear animal. Maybe, Magnum. Damn straight by Sassacre, Monica, which explains why she likes pranks so much, and so does John. Apparently it missed Dad's generation, though. Bang! People would think reports of the man's death were greatly exaggerated, but they weren't. Dude got shot right in the heart. This is exactly why babies should not be allowed to dual-wield flintlock pistols. An old colonel lost, but a new brother gained. Aha! There's Haley! The youngsters adore their new guardian. Good dog, best friend. The young boy has difficulty pronouncing the name, though. Sounds more like Harley when he says it. Fast forward. Death by baby with a pistol. Classic way to go. 13 years later, the boy develops a taste for adventure. He and his guardian bid farewell. His sister is sad. She will be left all alone with the wicked pastry baroness. She can handle it, he tells her. He believes in her. He abandons his sister to the wicked pastry baroness. He runs away. This all seems pointless to you, and immaterial to the crime that has been committed, though you do find it odd that the purifier target has been fixed over that especially stupid-looking animal. You hear the elevator platform. Someone is coming. It is a high-ranking agent from your own kingdom. Could he be the man behind this crime? Could his intent be mutinous? You know the agent to be far too dangerous to take into custody. You hide behind some equipment and observe. He appears to be holding some notebooks. Also what appears to be a pair of juice-stained envelopes. Only one of the books is useful to him. The envelopes are useless, and he couldn't make it through more than a paragraph of the other book. Some weird thing about wizards. He discards them. The spare notebook lands on the floor. The envelopes land in the seed. The time capsule stores the seed on account of some default setting. It's programmed to bloom several million years from now. The capsule then readies a new seed. That's right, baby. That's where Jade got the juice-stained Dave games. Now you know. The agent approaches another device near the large monitor. John, get trolled by CG insane and linear manner. Okay, I got back to you. Are you happy? Sure, I guess. You don't even know it yet, but you are about to start passing out bunnies like they're cheap cigars. It's going to be an embarrassing display. What are you talking about? Yeah, exactly, numbskull. Let's just have our chat, then it can naturally occur to you to be an idiot in the due course of time. Okay. I was sort of mulling it over while you're looking at all these babies with guns and sitting on ponies and things, and how the reckoning takes them back, and how you said our reckoning starts sooner. Yeah? Are you sure it has to start so soon? Can we like, delay it? It starts in a few minutes, stupid. See that countdown clock over there? You aren't delaying anything. Oh. Dang. I guess I better get off this meteor then. Well, I mean, it doesn't happen all at once. First some smaller meteors go, then bigger ones, spread out over like 24 hours or so. It's supposed to be like go time when it starts. Like it's time to hurry up and stop fucking around and kill the boss, get it? The rock you're on doesn't blast off right away. Too bad, because it would have spared you from making a fool of yourself in a couple minutes, and more importantly, spared me from having to watch you. Okay, well, you keep saying how doomed we all are and how all this bad stuff happens sooner or later, but you never say why. What happens in our game that's different from yours that makes things go so badly? Jack Nor. Who's Jack Nor? An agent of Durst who flipped out and rose to power. He killed your Black Queen and King, and now he's in charge. So you didn't have him in your game? No, we did. But he was harmless. Actually, he was an ally, sort of. He settled a grudge against the queen by helping us dethrone and exile her. And then he wound up exiled himself and sort of kept helping us through a command terminal on our old planet. He's kind of a huge asshole, though, but because he took the queen out of the picture, when we got to Skya, we only had one monarch to deal with instead of having to fight two. Of course, it was a nasty, giant 12-by prototype Black King that took forever to kill, just barely in time before the biggest meteors came, but still. Huh. Noir? Nor. It's Nor. I don't want to say Noir. I like Nor. Noir. I don't like noir. It's too hard to say. I don't like it. Good night, showies. I'm not French. I'm not saying noir. What do you want me to say? Coche? No, it's cochette and nor. French people don't exist. That is clearly a myth. Nope, impossible. Jack's not French. I don't believe it. I'm back from the ads. Welcome back from the ads. Oh, shit. Here we go again. Ah! Okay, well. So Horse Chiffon can be French, but not Jack? Yup.
I see. So after we get exiled and all that, he came here into our game and caused all this trouble?
No, God! Egbert, you are thicker than that hideous joke book you waddle around with. Try to think more abstractly. Think about video games. What's an Earth game you like to play? Name one.
Crash Bandicoot?
Okay, I don't know what that is, but I have a feeling it's a really lame example, but that's fine, it's not the point. So let's say you play Crash Bandicoot and I play my Crash Bandicoot. They are essentially the same Bandicoot, same appearance and design and behaviors, but they are still completely separate Bandicoots on separate screens. So we both have our own ass Bandicoots to ourselves, the same but different. Our Jacks are the same, but different too. Same guy, different circumstances and outcomes. Our Jack trumped the queen, but got no further. Your Jack got the best of both of them and is now something higher than a queen or a king.
Like an ace.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, French people are just something we tell our kids to scare them.
Okay, I think I get it. But how did you do that? What's different about what we did versus what you did?
Frankly, I have no idea what the original thing that tipped the scale was. It is under investigation, but it doesn't really matter. The worst is yet to come for you.
Oh no! What's the worst thing?
I already told you.
Damn it! Oh, hey! Sorry, hold on. This little lady's bugging me about something.
Yeah. You might as well get it over with and give her the lousy rabbit already.
Oh man, I just had the best idea. This is so perfect. A blonde mother and daughter together? This is totally perfect.
Perfect for what? Flexing your formidable mental handicap like a fucking heavyweight for the next several minutes? Oh wait, let me check. Oh, the answer is yes.
It is like the scene in Con Air. I'll give her the bunny like a Nick Cage fresh out of the slammer.
Fuck.
I wish I had a filthy wife beater on. Oh well.
Just, ugh. John, reunite with your loving wife and daughter. Not again, John. How many times are you gonna do this? You just got done doing this to your salamanders. Jesus Christ, John! Oh, this kid! She does not want that bunny. Yes, this is why. This is why. Monica, not Carcat watching, just like, oh. Carcat staring at the screen like, ugh. Just fucking do it, dude. Another bunny! Jade wanted a bunny. Me too, Car Cat, me too. Where did that salamander, those hitting drums come from? Ah! Not Dave and Car Cat. This is stupid. Yeah, right. Take us there, Casey. How do I live without you? I wanna know. That salamander's nutty. Here comes the guitar solo. Not John with a goddamn mullet. Oh no. Wow. Help, I'm aging like milk. And that's the end of Act 4, gamers. That's it. We did it. We beat Act 4. And Act 4 is where a lot of people are told to start Homestuck. I disagree with that personally. I think the first chapters are important. I think they're fun. I think they're interesting. And I think more people should enjoy them. I know there's a lot of coding humor, and it starts off a little slow with the get the arms from the box, use your Sylladex, here's inventory jokes, but I think they're good. Psych! It'll be a few more pages. Dave, get trolled by GC. Yeah, you thought it was over, didn't you? Psych! Let's start back at the beginning of this playlist, because I like this album a lot. I agree, Hot Grandma. You're pathetic if you start at Act 5. Pathetic. Yeah, when Dave talks, it does make it a little worse, because Dave is, you know, a little bit racist. Get trolled by GC. Dave, what's it smell like? What? Your blood. Fuck off. Dave, give it a little taste for me. Tell me what human blood tastes like. I've been so curious. You're the annoying blind one, aren't you? Yeah. Dave told me about you. God, too many Daves. It's like this big asshole and cool guy party. Someone forgot to invite all the cool guys. Uh-oh. Man, I'm telling you, burns like that are unreal. Where do you even get a burn that's that sick? I bet you can't wait to be a useless piece of shit all day and fall down all these burns. Nah, you messed that up. Dave, is this you? Yep, that's Dave. That's Dave right there. She's really good with art. You can tell because she can't quite land it, but she's trying, and that counts. Did you try to draw shades on his face and miss? What's even the point? He's already wearing shades. It's so perfect. That is so you. This is moronic. Dave, tell me what your blood smells like, or I'll make another one. And I know these hurt your feelings. I don't know what it smells like or tastes like, but I sure as hell know what it looks like. Like a fucking symphony on my retinas. Shit is beautiful, like a little vermilion picnic on my hands. Every day I open my eyes, I find poetry in even the simplest things. Just one of those little joys in life you take for granted, you know? This miraculous gift of vision. Dave! Dave, check it out, I figured it out. This is gotta be you! Kid Chameleon, baby, on the Sega Mega Drive. It's Dave. That's a cool-ass kid right there. Not Dave making fun of the blind girl. Do you, Fuzzy? Why? I could give myself a hernia trying to be as big a douche as that guy. I could try, but it would wind up like a motorcycle stunt gone horribly wrong. My broken body would flop and tumble like a rag doll. Oh God, I can't breathe. And yet, as much as that guy is the tooliest dude I could ever hope to meet, he and I would still get along famously, because we can both see. Just him and me, having a sea party, like a couple eagle-eyed bros, peeping shit up in the wee hours.
Dave, can I come to your sea party?
I guess, but you'll have to be careful not to stumble around bumping into all the gorgeous masterpieces hanging around everywhere. God, so beautiful to look at with my perfect eyesight.
Can I lick the paintings?
Yeah, that's fine. Jade, get trolled by AT. Yeah, Dave's a little mad. You can tell Dave, it's getting to Dave a bit. GC got Dave pretty hard there.
Jade? Hi. Is your robot nearby? Where you can type because you're asleep? Oh, yeah, it appears so. Okay, in that case, are you having a pleasant nap?
I guess. I've been pretty busy here. I've had to stay asleep for a long time because John's supposed to wake up soon, but he just won't wake up. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be the one to wake him up, but I don't know what to do.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was looking to see if I could see him being awake in the future, but I can't see in his dreams or anything.
Oh. Well, thanks for trying anyway.
But you will have to wake up soon, it looks like. So maybe this means you have success?
I hope so. What am I even gonna...
Well, it's kind of like hacker speak, but only for 413 slushy, because that's when Homestuck started. I think GC's shtick, the way she types, is just replacing A's with 4s, I's with 1s, E's with 3s, and all caps.
What am I gonna do when I wake up?
Oh, goodness. There's so much going on, and there's a lot of trouble that you're in.
Oh, no.
But what it comes down to is that you don't have much time anyway. This is your last day before you make the rift, and then I can't see what happens after that anymore, which is okay with me because, to be honest, seeing your whole big confusing future and past is kind of overwhelming.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's so complicated, and I don't even know what I should be accomplishing. I think using these gadgets and things and my timeline advantages to play pranks on you,
that sounds like it would be fun. You guys never even played pranks on me. You were always just kind of mean.
Sorry. I think the idiotic thing about trolling is if you use it to troll people, I think you're just as likely to get trolled yourself. Maybe even more badly, which I think is what's going on here just between you and me.
Gino, the mastermind. Welcome to the prison cell. Like this? Yes, like that, slushy.
Well, I know I haven't trolled you guys. Or, not yet.
No, but you sort of are. My friend is going crazy. He wants to talk to you. He left you a message a long time ago on your timeline to talk to him, but when your robot blows up.
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about that. Does it really blow up, or was that another trick?
I don't know. I can't see it blow up in your future. Not on screen. I mean, there are a lot of explosions all the time anyway. Too many explosions.
Huh. You could ask me in the future.
Okay, I will ask. Okay. You said yes, it did blow up, and you talked to him, and then you said he was actually a pretty nice guy, which I thought was weird.
Is he not a nice guy?
Not really.
Well, maybe he's just been through some tough times. Maybe we should give him the benefit of the doubt. For whatever it's worth, I think you're a pretty nice guy, too.
Okay, thank you.
Also, you seem to be the only one who ever talks to me while I'm asleep. Why is that?
Oh, I guess that it makes sense because you have a robot to let you say things that happen on Prospect, and I'm curious because the only time I ever had fun playing this game was when I was asleep, but now all of our dream cells are dead.
Oh no, dream cells can die?
Yeah.
I never knew that, or even thought about it. I guess it makes sense, though.
Yeah. So enjoy your nap while it lasts. Bye.
Ah, when he was asleep, he could fly. He remembers. I remember. Get trolled by GA.
Hello again. Are we friends yet at this point in time? I would speculate that if we are not by now, then it is probably not to be. Pardon? Furthermore, which Rose have you chosen to be this time? The stupid Rose or the smart Rose? I'm a little busy. It sounds like you are attempting to be the smart Rose this time. Please take note of the subtle scorn underlying the selection of the word attempting. Smart Rose should get a kick out of that. Smart Rose is all about subtle scorn, isn't she? That sounds about right. Whereas Dumb Rose doesn't capitalize letters even when discussing the proper names of human monsters in Earth cinema. I think you should establish a greater commitment to a single role-playing scenario. Honestly, I wasn't looking forward to playing along and reading your dumb rose script for our next conversation, but it turned out there was a perfectly logical explanation for it all. Imagine my disappointment, while I imagine yours once you finally catch on. I suddenly don't understand anything. What are you talking about? I'd love to explain in detail and cause some sort of time paradox, but you see, and this revelation may be a little as startling as any others, I'm a little busy. I believe I understand. It was I who did something to provoke your scorn in a previous conversation, one which I have not had yet. Yes, yes, that is definitely a conclusion you have just now drawn. The only thing left to do is to ride out our next several conversations while you maintain that understanding, and while I maintain the chilly facade you have grown to so enjoy from Smart Rose, which shouldn't be too difficult because, have I mentioned? I'm busy. Goodbye. Fine.
Dave, keep getting controlled by GC.
Dave, I finally get it.
Oh, hell.
I finally figured it out once and for all. This is you.
Back to the Future, the pinball. Whoa, he's Marty McFly, baby. Once upon a time, hot grandma. Once upon a time. That's pretty amazing.
Oh God, this is so perfect. Just a cool dude and his bro right there, adventuring through time and playing pinball and bro heaven together. Tell me that isn't so fucking perfect.
Hey, speaking of which, where's my bro anyway? I haven't seen him at all since I got here. Dave Sprite doesn't know. You can see everything that goes on, right? Or like smell it or whatever. How does that even work? How do you use a computer and know what's going on? It doesn't make any sense. My face doesn't make sense.
Dave, your face doesn't make... Damn it! But actually, your face does make sense to my nose and my tongue. Ew. I'm sorry, Dave, that you will never experience the sensory bouquet that I enjoy every day, but I've ensconced myself in like a warm and comfy bathrobe made of flavor and melody.
Oh, okay. So the dumbest and most far-fetched explanation imaginable. Okay, got it.
Anyway, I don't know where your bro is. As far as I could tell, you never see him again between now and the rift. Too bad he won't be around to bail you out again like he did when you entered.
Man, don't remind me about that. It's so embarrassing.
It's okay. I won't tell John about it. I know that's what you're worried about.
Okay, cool.
But look, you don't need to be upset about not having your bro to lean on anymore.
Who's upset? About time the dude gave me a little space.
Blah. Okay, whatever you say. Well, that's not the point. The point is I will help you instead, Dave. Is that cool?
I guess.
I know everything that's gonna happen to you, so I can tell you before it happens. So you can be ready and not have to go back in time and get killed all the time and stand on a toilet looking at your own blood for 10 minutes.
All right, so what's next?
First, you go through the gate. And when you go through, you will go to another place in your wild cherry lava land, and you will quickly meet some friendly crocodiles. They will try to eat you, but that is just their way of being friendly. You shouldn't be scared.
Why would I be scared?
Dave, please, you are crying like a little boy. It is happening right here in front of my nose. Your tears taste delicious, kind of like something you wouldn't know about. A troll delicacy called cotton candy.
We have cotton candy, dumbass. Dumbass. Discount Christopher Lloyd, good movie though. I don't think I've ever watched Back to the Future. Descend. This is a good animation. I believe this is the second most popular animation, I want to say, maybe? Probably Slushy, yeah, I would assume so. GC is blind, just outright blind. Anyway, here we go. This is not the most popular one, because the most popular one crashed all of Newgrounds. It was so popular. Ah, yes, this one. This is when Dave went into the medium, and his bro bailed him out. Unfortunately, he got knocked off his tower and didn't catch the egg. Here's fucking bro, though. Yeah, Toby made a lot of Homestuck music. The song that you know as Sand Song actually belongs to Vriska, and before Vriska, it belonged to a Mother 3 mod. It's Toby's calling card. The baby is you. Did bro just slice a meteor in half? Yes. Is Dave looking a lot cooler suddenly? Yes. This is when they started grabbing other artists to work on the comic with them. And here we are with Jack Noir. Going wild on an entire army and winning. There goes all the babies to their meteors. Hey, you're welcome. I know these are hard to follow. And they just made Becquerel in the lab. Aww, little Jay, take a little sleepy, take a little nappy. I want to take a little nap and be able to fly on some cool moon. Oh, there goes your fucking moon, though. Jack, you dick. One v one. 1v1. It is weird how strong Bro is that he can fight Jack in this form. That's super strange. Squiddle intermission. God, Descend is such a good song. Good job, Toby. Go, Jade, go! Go, Jade, go! Jack is an ace now, yes. But Bro is just a regular human who is, for some reason, so trained he can, like, shadow step and fight this ace. No, there's a flash. You may have missed it slightly, but she woke up and her dream self disappeared from that reality as she woke up at last second. John's dream self woke up just in time to watch the moon hit Skya and fuck it up. Dave on that unreal air. Hell yeah. However, her actual tower did just get blown up in the real world, so her real body is now flying through the air. That's how this scene ends. Because her robot got blowed up. Fun. That is the end of Act 5. Okay, he's not quite a regular human, but I don't see fucking, like, I don't know, John teleporting around and fighting people. I guess Dave's getting pretty close, but Dave's just really fast. I don't think he can, like, teleport. Okay, here you go. Esper Beta, ZZZZZ, Rose, Egress. This is my final entry. My co-players and I have made every earnest attempt, with occasional relapse, to play this game the right way. I have been meticulous in documenting the process to help our peers and successors through the trials should we fail. In my hubris, I believed these classes were regulated to the earthbound. But even in this quaint supposition, I was in error. Our otherworldly antagonists have assured us of our inevitable failure repeatedly, while the gods whisper corroboration in my sleep. I believe them now. I just blew up my first gate. I'm not sure why I did it, really. I'm not playing by the rules anymore. I will fly around this candy-coated rock and comb the white sand until I find answers. No one can tell me our fate can't be repaired. We've come too far. I jumped out of the way of a burning fucking tree, for God's sake. I have used a spell to rip this walkthrough from Earth's decaying network and sealed it in one of the servers floating in the furthest ring. The gods may disperse the signal throughout the cosmos as they wish. Perhaps it will be of use to past or future species who, like us, have been ensnarled by Skya's malevolent tendrils. In case it wasn't clear, magic is real. Pardon my egress. You're on your own now. Rose Lalonde. No spoilers, Slushy, just in case. She sent this out to the furthest ring with the weird gods of the furthest ring. There you go, gamers. Okay, not bad, right? That's Act 4. Is anybody confused? Monica, I'm going to use you as the mouthpiece for those who have not read Homestuck yet. We all kept up? Everybody cool? We all know where we're at? Yeah? Cool. Hours in the future, the war-weary calls another broken planet home. Another cloth his garb. Land and rags fit for the wayward. A villain becomes a vagabond. That's right, baby. He tried to stop the war. Jack killed everybody. He barely survived. The recent past is recalled. An accursed mascot is located among the fallen brethren. Its visage reviled. A rag of souls drifts from the heavens. Its owner, a mystery. A boy finds a dead friend. Her ring recovered. Oh, wait, no, that's right. They don't disappear. They just go to sleep when they fall asleep. So her body still got hit by the moon. That's rough, bud. Jack died kind of easy. Jack's not dead. Jack's still fighting bro right now. Oh, hey, it's the dream visions Jade was always talking about when they were still just normal kids. Because unlike everybody else, somehow Jade could see into the game while sleeping. Jade woke up early, before the game even started, somehow. Are the British dead? Yes. The boy sees himself in a cloud. His destination revealed. Hours in the future, a mistress becomes a mendicant. A communication device is borrowed. A rendezvous arranged. She killed this guy here, as she was told to. The Slayer is summoned. The collateral presented. Snap. The droll is beckoned. The bargain honored. The boy finds the castle. His courier's path crossed. There you go, dick. I don't know why she blames him or if she's just mad that she still feels like she has to deliver the mail, but she delivered him his box at great cost to herself and everybody she knows, and her world's dying. Oh, that was just a plushie, Monica. That doesn't count. How dare you? The mail is delivered, an obligation satisfied. The package is opened, letters read.
John! From what I hear tell, you've been through a bit of an adventure by the time you're reading this. That's so great. I love adventure, and I would bet my bottom...
Wait a minute. This text looks like... Is this... I might be reading this in the wrong one. I think this is Grandpa, actually. Hold on. What is Grandpa? Is he British? Yeah, he's probably like British, right?
Pip pip cheerio. John, from what I hear tell, you've been through a bit of an adventure by the time you're reading this. That's so great. I love adventure, and I would bet my bottom boonbuck you do too. I think we are birds of a feather, John. I'm pretty eager to meet you. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned, we are going to meet someday. I hear you like movies. Is that right, John? I love movies too. Have you ever seen Weekend at Bernie's? So friggin' hilarious. It's hard to talk to Jade about movies because she doesn't really know about movies, but I'm sure you know that. Boring. Just kidding. Jade, you know I love you, and I think you're a blast.
Does it? Is it threatening?
Okay, speaking of Jade, we spent quite a long time working on this present for you. It was a big team effort. Okay, I have to do quite a bit of arm twisting to get her to go along with helping me make such an oddball present for you, and so well in advance. But I had my arm sort of twisted myself to get this thing in the first place. But then she came around to the idea because she could see the future. Pretty amazing, if you ask me. It'll all be clear later. God zooks! With all this arm twisting, I've been getting a good workout. We should wrestle when we meet, John. I love to wrestle, but I don't get a chance to wrestle with anyone that much. Do you like to get into fisticuffs, John? Scrums and whatnot? Me too. Anyway, you should listen to Jade from here on out, John, because she sure seems to know what's best for you. Whatever your adventure throws at you, I'm sure she'll tell you you can handle it. She believes in you.
There's another page to this letter.
Oh, kicking Christ in a dirty diaper. I almost forgot to mention what's in this box. Sorry, this shit's so small. I mean, obviously it's small. Contents, Royal Derringer, Quills of Echidna, something something. Dear John, happy birthday! Even though it's super late and you probably went through a lot of trouble to get it, I really hope this present cheers you up. so sad while you're reading my letter? Which is to say the one you're reading now. I can explain. You see, when I go to sleep, in my dreams, I wake up on a moon of a planet called Prospit. But you must know about this place by now. I've lived there in my dreams most of my life, and I made so many friends there over the years. And you were there too, but you were asleep. The fact that you're awake now, I think means all my friends are in trouble. You are awake because it is your job to help them. We will both help them, but, I know these things because while I was on the moon, whenever it passed through Skya, I could see a lot of things in the clouds. The past, the future, stuff about our friends, and stuff about, well, you. Now that you're awake, and apparently at the center of Skya, wow, you should be able to see stuff in the clouds too. Maybe you already have. About this present, my pen pal helped me work on it. He included a letter too. He's really funny and silly. I like him a lot, and I think you would too. It took a long time between the two of us, and sure, the present looks like a fun and completely ridiculous thing to get, but it is also really important. You're getting it exactly when you need it the most. Maybe that's hard to believe, but it's true. I saw it happen already. I don't see everything, John, but I definitely do know everything that's going to happen. Or I definitely don't know everything that's going to happen, but when I do know something, I always try to do my best to help people in the future. When I'm supposed to, that is. You'll get the hang of it. John, I am really looking forward to seeing you when you wake up. It's been nice playing with my Prospidian friends and all, but also kind of lonely knowing you were in the other tower sleeping and having lousy dreams. I'm not sure where I am when you're reading this, but I'm sure I'll make it down to where you are soon. Jeez, how did you get down there? Oh well, I'll find out. I can't wait to fly around the moon with you and show you all my favorite places. It'll be so much fun. Love, Jade.
I thought you said the British were dead. There's one living British, and it's Grandpa. Ow! That's rough, John. That's one dead Jade right there. Oh, a sword. A boy's grief is interrupted. His ring sought. Whoa! The toy has taken a new master. The tactician, a misstep. And out of the box comes the bunny, baby! Wielding Calidvolch, Zillyhoo, the ultimate gun, multiple needles. It's ready to rock, baby! The bunny is out of the box. Check. Hours in the future. A regulator becomes a renegade. The recent past is recalled. A temple is fled, and soon revisited. A nearby laboratory is also revisited, its satellites dispatched. A sleeping boy is found, rumbling ominously. The lab is in flight. It exits inoperative. Its exits inoperative. Ow! Another public servant makes a sacrifice. A citizen's safety secured. That's right. Everybody complains about that fucking cop, but he did strap a strange human alien to a fucking skateboard and shoot him off the meteor so he didn't get caught in the fucking blast when it lands. What a superhero. What's up, Weems? MVP shit. Oh, what's wrong, Jack? Running? A tyrant is retreating. A battleship landing. Aw, Grandpa picked up Jade's corpse. Aw, that's rough, Grandpa. He stuffed her. A grandfather mourns. A family tradition honored. Night, Weems. That is a creepy tradition. That's true. A queen mourns. A kingdom bids farewell. She's on her ship. Hours in the future, her journey through the windswept must be walked alone. Her entourage bid farewell. A queen becomes a questant, and then years. A key is employed. You stop trying to headpad me! Yeah, Magnum. They're, you can fly through physical space while in Esperb to reach the Veil. You cast Explode Your Dick, I parry. You don't think I have 5 rings of anti-explode your dick spells worn at all times? But yeah, you can fly to the Vale physically if you're in the game. A command station repaired. Yeah, say it. Say it. Say it, Weem. Say it out loud. Say it with your whole chest. Let's hear it. Go ahead. Oh my God. The ring was under that the entire time somehow. Oh, that's right. I forgot he had it. The bug! Your mom! Okay, settle down there, Weems. Let's not go wild. The ring. John knows what he must do. Look at that little bunny. Set down all the other weapons and just carrying Khaled Fulch. There's another cloud. And inside, a dark laboratory, unused for years. And inside, a fourth wall, pilfered from a bureaucrat's office and absconded with years ago. It isn't turned on, but if it was, this is almost certainly what we would see. Recap 2. This is Jade has had her own stuffed corpse in the laboratory next to her tower her entire life and just didn't know it. That's the Royal Derringer, is it? I thought that was Khaled Switch. See you later, Weems. Oh, the Royal D-Ringer, not Derringer. Recap 2. I'm not doing that. That's too much to read. We were all here for this. We're fine. And then I started working on Act 5. Act 5. Okay, Act 5. On that note, I'm going to take a quick BRB. You gamers just fucking kick it for a while, okay? Okay, cool. Oh, I remember Khaled Switch. You're right. I actually, well, I'm not going to tell you. Well, you know what? I'll tell you. I have a Khaled Switch hanging on my wall right now. I should have known. Okay, bye. Night, Magnum. Hi, Mammonier. Bye, Mammonier. I'll be right back. Heard that. Don't touch my things.
Keep your piss fetish to yourself, slushy. You know I never drink the yellow slushies. Okay, I'm back. Hi. So, everybody excited for Chapter 5? This is where a lot of people are told to start. It's not a fetish, it's a prank. Okay, sure, that's fine. Whatever you want to tell yourself, that's okay. Go get your warm AJ. Get your warm AJ and take a little sippy, and you tell me how that goes. Ah! Changes nothing. What's up, Cry Wolfie? You did, Mavenir, you did. It's not a fetish, it's a lifestyle. You know what? Chapter 5 means I need to change the album we're on. I need to go to album 5 through 6. Hold on. We'll do Alternia Bound. So, this is where the week begin, Homestuck. Elsewhere in Paradox Space. Wait, hold on 1 second. I need to say something first. Be right back one more time. I gotta take care of something. All right, gamers, change of plans. It says Twinkish. What the fuck? He's so heck. What are you saying? V-Rodet. Fuck you. I do not look like a Genshin character. Anyway, change of plans. I am going to save this as a cliffhanger. What is this gray planet with its pink and green moons? Who knows? So, I'm going to go right over to Flipper's PhD, who is a fellow Fluffy Barrage champion and is currently playing, I believe, some sort of Toho game. Has great energy and is a ton of fun to be around, so let's toss that raid message and maybe toss some follows, shall we? I'll catch you next Sunday
for more Homestuck. Yeah, suck it up, Buttercup. You're gonna have to deal with the hangover. Next time will be exciting. We'll be getting to some brand new characters. I think we're all gonna love it. Am I all right? Yeah, I'm Gucci Gamer. I mean, I'm in prison, so that's not great, but we'll see. Next week, Act 5. It'll probably be a long one, so strap in. We might start a little early just so we can get through more of Act 5. Okay? Okay. Bye! See you in hell!